done with that fast life, trying to live slow. I ain't robbing man or trying to flip stones. Welcome to the lit show. Made it through hell when the click.
Yo, we're here. Another episode of Hulk's House. Like I told you before, legends only in Hulk's House. And as usual today, we got no exception, you know. My man who's guesting with me today is a flipping beat-making extraordinaire. Man's done bare madness and we're going to get into it. But trust me, it's a proper thing. Old tight FT on the co-host as well. Man like Abel the plug. What you telling me, my bro?
Yeah, in London, bro.
Active.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You're not from London?
Nah.
So where are you from, bro?
I'm a country boy, bro. I live next to sheep and shit. Like,
fair enough.
Cheltenham. It's called Cheltenham. A little town.
That's where the race is and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that where you grew up? Was you born there?
Yeah. My whole life, yeah.
Are your parents from there?
No, both from Madeira, Portugal.
Madeira?
Little island off Morocco. Very nice and hot, full of lizards and shit.
No, I got a brethren. Well, I grew up with a brethren from Madeira still. Man, like the cake, the Madeira cake. Get me?
That's got no taste in it whatsoever. I should try.
No, it's got a bit of custard in that. You get me? It's all right, still. So yeah, man. So what? You grew up in Cheltenham and that. Yeah. What was that like growing up in Cheltenham, bro?
Mad slow. No one's got no motivation.
Was you one of the only non-white youths and that? In your ends?
Do you know what is
like obviously you are kind of white, but you're not
white,
like.
But you see in my area,
you're not. Yeah, you don't
I'm
look.
A foreigner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you look like you could be a foreigner.
So
you get me?
My friendship group. My mate was the only black kid in our year, and then the rest of the people I chill with would just be Asian and Polish. So yeah, our group was just mainly Polish, Asian, no one black. You. Shout out Tax Stone.
So how did you get into like making beats and that, bro? In Cheltenham.
You know what it is? It's not even the area. It was just like my family, like my mum, my cousins. They always used to just listen to music. Do you remember them stereos? And you could put the cassettes in and you press the record button.
Bro, you're talking to me like that's like I'm not gonna remember that. Yeah. Like man had that.
Yeah. So when like shit,
man got that for Christmas and that.
Yeah,
trust me, I was gassed.
My man on
that's
the
foul still.
I'm pressing the record button on radio and shit. Yeah, like so. Music's just always been like my thing. Music's always been my thing. I pay attention to it quite a lot.
But how did you like? What do you remember your first beat that you made?
Fuck no.
Do you remember like what software was you using when you made your first
FL
beat?
Studio 9. FL 9.
Calm. Yeah. See, so when I was younger, when I first tried to make beats on a little course, it was called Fruity Loops.
Yeah, it's still called Fruity Loops.
It's called FL now, but it's officially called FL Studio now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back then it was called Fruity Loops. So you had Fruity Loops Volume something, then you had FL1, FL2. So you get me? So it started again as FL, innit?
Yeah.
So man was on actual Fruity Loops, bruv. That was mad. But it's mad because like it was never really. It started off as a very limited software, and people used to say like, "Oh, Fruity Loops ain't real."
Like acid.
Yeah, it was like it didn't have as much tracks. Like you couldn't do as much you can now, like with the third party VSTs and stuff like that. It was just what you could do in there, what was built in. So people didn't rate it as a DAW.
Okay.
And back then it was like Pro Tools or Cubase, and it like if you're not using Pro Tools or Cubase, and this was kind of before Mac like took off, in it before Logic was popular, like so it was like Pro Tools or Cubase or Fruity Loops is like a kids game kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mad though. So like, what did you do? Did you buy Fruity Loops? Did you get someone to get it for you? Like,
yeah, that one.
You had it at home?
Yeah. No, I never bought it. People's accounts. Yeah.
But you had it at home on your own PC.
Yeah. So obviously, I've just had it since I was like 11 years old.
Even that now, like you see, like back then you could run them things on like basic computers, innit?
Yeah.
See now to run all the VSTs and the new
computers
thing, like you need. You get me?
Yeah.
Like as a beat maker as well. Like what would you say is like the most important thing about your computer, like to anyone who's making beats and that?
You don't need something mad. Just good RAM, good CPU, graphics card ain't needed. Just good RAM and CPU.
That's what it is. People, they got on the gaming thing. They think, I need graphics cards. I need this. I need that.
That's nothing to do with making beats, anyways.
So like RAM and CPU,
RAM and CPU.
like a SSD and that good space.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, you started making beats and that. When did you feel like, you know what, I'm a beat maker? Like, was there a point where it was like, Yeah, I'm a beat
I was
maker.
doing it for fun for a couple of years. And then probably around 2015, 2016, I was getting songs of like people that are going viral around the time. Like I'm working with all of like Chief Keef's people. I'm working with
How did that happen?
just spamming emails. I'm just working. With
How did you
certain
get their
producers.
emails? Like, that's what I'm saying. How you?
Twitter was popping back in the day. Like it's back in 2015, like to network and shit. It was never Instagram. So with Twitter, I was just like refreshing, looking. People drop emails and shit. So yeah, that was my thing. And then worked a song called Little Flash. That's one of like Chief Keef's signed artists. And then I worked with people around FBG Duck called Billionaire Black. I'm not sure if you heard of him. A song called Von Ma, who went viral. I don't remember if you know that Vine. It was like, put him in the coffin. And then he like jumps back. You saw that? Yeah. Worked with him like loads of times. Shit, yeah. And then, but none of them songs did numbers. And then I got a song with Heady One, but his name was Heads at this time. Whoa. His name was Heads back at
Heady One's a Y anyway. So.
And then,
Either way.
yeah, in like 2017. And then that's like my first big song, Heady One K-Trap Intent. And that's when I was like, yeah, I'm making drill beats now.
Wait, can I just ask Hulk a question,
Yeah.
I don't even know if Hulk will know the answers, but I even just didn't know this, You see that when my man said, put him in a coffin, would you not think that was Digga D?
Nah, that was someone called Von Ma from Chicago.
Digga D had that bar though,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he got it off the Vine. He must
Swear down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you see when you're not, it's like there's a whole generation of music, bro, that man don't know about, Like,
Yeah.
do you get it? Even when you think you're keeping up to date, you're not up to date.
It's like us quoting like an old school French Montana bar or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In
But
our
like,
generation.
See how man knew you from like you was a bit like younger, and like you would spill water on yourself, like, do you get it? Like, but no, you see how man knew you from you was a bit younger, but now you're older, Yeah. Do you think like there's a type of music that you're not even like? Do you rock with the Detroit drill, the Jersey, you know, like, cause you're older, not like.
Are you keeping on the pulse
like,
of like?
Are you rocking
now?
with the new music, or are you just like, bro, like this is?
I don't fuck with Jersey like that. There's a couple like hard beats and hard songs, but I don't really care to listen to it. New York drill, no.
What's your favorite? Like, what do you love making? Like, what's your passion to make?
Just like dark trap beats, just real trap shit. Yeah.
Heavy
that's
distorted 808s.
Yeah, bet.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
That's a bit. You know, only beat makers get it. Like, well, I'll be like,
I do that.
how do you translate that?
Just heavy 808s, innit?
No, of course.
Slaps.
Oh, that's real. But like, yeah. So obviously, you started getting a little bit of traction and that. Who would you say is like the first, like, the first? What's the biggest song that you felt like? Do you know what? Yeah, man's here now. Like, this is nice in me. Like, because obviously I know back in the day, you was networking on Twitter. There probably weren't a lot of like great contracts or money involved, etc. Just getting your name out there. What was the one where it's like, do you know what? I'm getting a little check every month off this. Like, is there any song that was like, you know what? This is me.
Yeah,
now.
do you know what it is? I have a fat catalogue, so I'm not relying on one song. Like, obviously.
But what was the first one like before you was getting them?
Badness, Heady One. That's where like, no, what?
Millions.
Badness Millions. What? So many tracks. Yeah, it's definitely that one. That, yeah. Wow.
And how did that come about? Was it again just emailing?
Something like that. I knew Heady One was on like 7,000.
Millions.
Millions. When he was on like 7,000 followers. So like I've been shouting him from there. Then I've linked all of his people now. There's M1LLIONZ, Tugs, Gang Trap Mob. There's like all of these people. I don't know if you had experience, but that's all the people in the features. I've linked to all them now. Vibes, making tunes. So yeah, but Badness is the one. But I still feel like I ain't got my breakthrough yet. I feel like the scene's a bit like.
What happened with that Germany thing that I see like the other week or so? Or where was it?
That was last year. What, when I was in Germany?
And you was on holiday and you had a.
Oh, when I went to the festival and shit.
Nah, you had a setting with an artist and they went.
Oh yeah,
They
so
got to a place or something. I
forgot
don't want to
about
say
that.
platinum or gold.
yeah,
but I
yeah. So
swear
like 3 years ago, I made a tune. It would have been 4 years ago now. I made a tune. The album went like gold, in Poland, and I didn't find out about it until like 2 years after the song got released. So one of my Polish people was like, "Bro, isn't this you?" I'm like, "What?" It says Abel the plug. It's too pluggy, and I'm bugging out. I'm like, "Where the fuck is my money?" Bearing in mind this album's got gold, yeah, and loads of streams. Like the song that I produced is like 10 mil plus, 10, 15 mil plus. And then I'm like, "Bro, I'll take the song down, blah, 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 blah." He was like, "Yeah, I'll look after you." Paid for my flights, went to fucking Germany, Berlin, got a rental, was driving in and out of Poland, because Poland border's like right there. And then, yeah, I was just linked up. We did a couple tunes. One of them's released, the others haven't released yet, but they're coming. So, yeah, the shit was lit, mate.
That's hard.
And I went to like some mad festivals. Oh, there was like 15,000 people screaming mad Polish words.
Yeah.
Kurwa, fucking spierdalaj, all that good stuff. I don't know what they're saying, but it was hard. I was like, yeah.
Old type, my guy Kets as well, yeah, because Kets, see Kets, yeah, he's my bedroom. He's from South London. He's an Irish ginger youth from Croydon. What happened is he made a Polish bedroom who we went back to Poland with, and then the brother ducked out in Poland and left him in it, and he never had no money or passport or nothing to get home in it. So my man was in Poland for like 6 months by himself, and he learnt Polish and that. But the brer who left him, he snaked bare Polish people over here. So when Kets got back now, he's like some mad English king of the Polish guys. Like if you tell Kets like pull up, he'll perform. But he raps in English and Polish, but he's not Polish. But he can speak proper Polish, innit?
Yeah,
and if you tell him, bruv, if you tell him pull up, he'll bring 20, 30 Polish people to a show.
I tell people this all the time. Being bilingual is the best thing.
100%.
Like that's basically a blessing in disguise, man. There's a lot of opportunities to come in.
Can you speak Portuguese?
Yeah, quite fluently.
Yeah. It's mad. My last guest was Don Jagger. Do you know about Don Jagger? No.
Heard of him, no.
He's Portuguese, Angolan, but he's from USG, K Coke and that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So I had 2 Portuguese guests in a row. You get me, man. Get me? Not keeping it kind of diverse and that, bro. Have to make sure we don't get a Portuguese guest next, though. But yeah, so like you said, you ain't really had your breakthrough yet, kind of thing. Like, who would you say is your the guy that you would like to produce for? That would be your breakthrough tune.
I don't know if it would be my breakthrough tune, but who I would like to work with is Chief Keef. That's my like #1 artist. Akon, 50 Cent. I used to listen to them quite a lot growing up, so one of those two.
And how
man's got the Glow Gang case, yeah. Like, you know what it is? This is a real Chief Keef fan. Do you get it? Like, a lot of people as well, they've switched to Dirk, to this. And you see Abel?
Nah, I've been since
He's stuck with Keef. Yeah, Keef, you see if anyone's stuck with you, it's this guy here. He's with you, fam. Trust me, yeah. But
you said you got tracks with Chief Keef's people, innit?
Yeah. There's
so
one
why
that's
not?
called a little flash.
Why not Keef?
Don't know. I can't lie. Like back then, I didn't really have quality control. I was making bare beats and then sending them out. And but a lot of my beats were, I would say, if I didn't really have the ear, I was just making shit just to make stuff, and a lot of the beats were shit. But it was like the mix and everything was good, but the beat didn't make sense.
what was your angle in just making stuff to make stuff?
For fun, it was all a hobby back then. I can't lie. Until I really took it serious with the first song, because that in 10. That was literally like my first drill beat I ever made, and it got played straight away. That's why I was like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna make drill now, because it was literally my first drill beat.
Oh, what? Your first drill beat got?
Yeah.
You must have been gas.
I was like, this shit's easy. Like, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's why drill got kind of rinsed though. Even like as a rapper, yeah, I feel like a lot of people can do drill that can't do rap. Like, you get me? Rap. Like, I feel like drill, like the flow of everything.
Yeah, I feel like artist-wise, a lot of people can't actually rap.
Yeah, with drill, you can just be like, pull out, drop out, bam, get my man. He's not in a gang. Like, you know what I mean? It just feels way too easy.
That's like in rap, bro.
No, but I get it. But I feel like with rap,
man's just talking about slapping man over.
Do you know what it is?
Drugs.
Do you know what it is? With rap, yeah, we grew up critiquing man hard, so it was like, yeah, they're all
what
right,
do you think these
but
drillers are doing?
they're not. No, but I feel like, bruv, a lot of the drillers that people rate is because they've slapped people over or because they got beef with certain gangs.
Yeah.
It's not because of their lyrical ability.
Yeah, they're rating that person to that.
Whereas, like, when man was younger, like,
to.
people rated the Jay-Z's and that, yeah, cool as a commercial. But man would rate the Big L or the Big Pun because not only was they actually about what they was rapping, but they was lyrically badder than the other people as well. So I feel like with drill sometimes it's like the lyrics get put aside.
It's not
as
about
important.
lyrics. It's not about lyrics. Like it's not about
I
lyricism.
guess that's why it comes into another kind of genre, innit?
Like, it's not
But that's
about
where people
lyricism.
like,
Like, that's
it's
what you
about
gotta
the
get.
beat.
That's
So
what
as long
people
as
have
you
to
got the
get
right
through their
beat,
head.
innit?
Like sometimes it's about like the fairy tale world. Like seeing rap, you can just do anything. Like talk reference Pokemon and this. If you see in drill, that person is gonna get less than the person that just says "rah, run up and bun you." If they just actually have shot someone. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then, but you got to think like, man's in a world where it's like, raw, like, you're kind of virtually living their shooting. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You see the video, the
GTA in real life.
You're in their world when they remember that's what music is. You're acting it out. So do you get what I'm saying? When the biggest games are GTA and COD and you're there, you're chilling, bro. Deep, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's the same thing as rap. Because it's gangster rap. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like rock and roll artists will tell you the same thing.
I want to cut myself.
Do you understand? Do you understand? Like, I want to cut my... Yeah? Like,
Have you made any other like beats like that kind of?
I made dubstep, drum and bass, some EDM shit.
So where's all them tracks? Are they flying through the
I
market?
swear there's some money in drum and bass at the minute.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, there's stupid money, but I would never do it full time. That's just like when I've had enough of the hip hop sort of, because it's all a
With the
subgenre.
PRS and shit like that, like drum and bass raves and shit happen basically 7 days a week, 24/7 somewhere. There's a drum and bass
I'm an
rave, innit?
impatient person. Like making a beat takes me like 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
anything longer than 20 minutes, I just think it's shit and I delete it.
Why do you put beats on YouTube?
I was gonna be exclusive, but and then like once you start making beats and they don't go nowhere, like bro, I got like probably like.
And why do you make... I feel like, I'm going to be honest here, this, like, for some reason, this just made everything mad, but why do you make type beats instead of just naming the beat yourself, produced by Abel the Plug and a name?
It's the algorithm.
Algorithms, innit?
Algorithm. If you actually see, alright, I drop loads of beats and it also Central C type beats, but none of them are even Central C type beats. It's probably like 2.
Yeah, that's the finesse.
You just got a name. Yeah,
That's
you just gotta
the
put it in
biggest
the name,
finesse. Type. It's like, my man wouldn't hit this.
But I can't lie, I don't really pay attention to my YouTube like when it comes to the beats. I don't give a fuck. I just pay attention to the 2 pluggy side of things. I don't really care about the.
So that's even just like take.
Yeah.
Do you use any other platforms like BeatStars and all that?
No.
I use Bandcamp, to be fair,
That
just
was
because
tough, yeah.
you know what it is for me. Most people who buy my beats, yeah, they'll transfer me the money and I'll send them the stems. But with Bandcamp, I've just got a link that I can upload everything to, and then send someone one link and be like, look, go through the beats. Oh shit, I'm knocking the mic. Man can just be like, go through the beats, pick what one you want. Oh, I want this one. Cool. I'll transfer you the money. Cool. I'll delete the beat. Because what I do, I only sell beats for like £100 or whatever, yeah. But I don't ask for, because I'm just trying to get my name out there, innit? I'm just trying to build my thing. So I don't ask for like splits on royalties and shit. If I sell you a beat for £100, that's yours. If you go and make £1 million, I'll never ask for anything other than the £100 that you paid for the beat. Do you get what I'm saying? All I want is credit. So if you put produced by Professor Banner, that's it. So if you go make $1 million off that song and it says produced by Professor Banner in it, I'm happy.
Really, there's a
Do you
way,
get what I'm
to
saying to you?
claim the extra.
I know, but for me, I'm just keeping it real with people. At the moment, like, don't get it twisted. When I do get to a certain level, I won't be like that. But for now, someone can help me get there by me not being greedy, innit? Do you get me? Get
So-
my
I
name
feel
out
like you
there.
still do it like as a hobby as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
definitely.
as an actual drill beat maker, yeah.
What's the Cali set?
Don't worry about this, Cali. We're about to.
I told
Do
FT
you
this.
feel-
To Tim Blood, he just asked mad
Do
questions like,
you
as a drill
feel-
beat maker,
Yeah,
how
as
does it feel to be a drill beat maker?
Nah,
And
as
it's
a
like,
drill
man's just
beat
like, yo,
maker, yeah.
where the fuck are you going?
As a drill beat maker, do you feel like you,
Yeah.
are
A drill beat maker.
increasing the crime rate as well as the drill artists?
Do you know what's funny? Yeah,
Because you're supplying them the crack they need to go crazy.
That's a real. Oh,
So
do you know
who's
what, though?
really to blame?
That's a real comment
you
because I
see,
never thought about
I'm gonna
that.
say
You know
one
how
thing.
drill
See, even
drill
when
rappers and that
6'7"
get blamed for
say
this, that, and the
6'7"
other, and they get
150,
banned and
yeah,
shut
they
down. The
might say,
producers, no
we
one
made drill.
No one
yeah?
touches the producers.
They don't
innit?
make the beats. So really,
So really, who started
it's
off?
you get right.
my fault.
All right. Now we're getting
No.
somewhere. So we're speaking to Abel the plugs, but we'll get to one question at a time. So the first question is, do you feel like you are helping increase the crime rate by making this demonic music?
But I'm not the one waffling.
But you know what you're supplying them with. You know, all right, cool. I'm gonna make this beat, yeah, and Digga D's gonna
Next
use
guy
it.
that's in studio with you is gonna lay his bar and look at you like that.
You know what it is?
Think I'm waffling, yeah?
Let's just say, for example, let's say, for example, yeah, you make a cold drill beat, yeah, and you go to, like, yeah, Digga D wants this beat, yeah, and you know Digga's gonna jump in the studio, he's gonna diss his dead ops, he's gonna go in on the other side. How do you feel about your beat now? You get me? That's a real question. Like,
Yeah, like,
do you get me? Because is there any responsibility to you, or do you
feel
just like
about increasing the crime rate? Let
get
us
me?
know.
Do you know what? The only thing I care about in life is making sure my mum's good. So whatever really happens is
fuck
whatever
everyone else's mum?
They're more
Fuck
evil
all the
than the
dead ops.
drill rappers.
You
These
get me?
guys are more evil.
Fuck them kids.
They're watching it happen with their keyboard playing
So
it.
it's like if every quarterly I see like my PRS going up and they're saying whatever they're saying on the track, like as long as I get to buy my mum a house in Portugal, that's all that fucking matters, really. You know what I mean? That's really one of my goals. So yeah.
He knows what the labels want to hear, innit? Them Jewish guys are rubbing their hands like, get his number. You know what it is?
It's gone deeper than the Jews, but it's the Bangladeshis are gonna hit him up now. The real one, like, so look, he's like,
He's
look,
there already.
He's
there.
He's pointing
He's
to
there
his own
waiting.
friends. He's like, we bought them. Like, it's mad. Listen, we know what's going on. So, because we like, so even when like, why don't you? So you see, like, if you was in the studio with some gangsters now, some drillers, and they was like, right, like, we started this drilling thing. Why don't no producer speak up and say, right, but you didn't make the beat, I made drill.
But it's kind of a good question. Like, who actually made the first drill beat? You know what I mean? It's on them. It's not on me. It's on them.
We're always giving it to Young Chop, but who's the first UK drill producer then? Who's the first one you heard about? Was it you? Because you was 11. Like 11, like, bro, you're 25 now. We know the year.
There was a song called like
Yamaka.
he's kind of like new, old, but like new to when we were talking.
Because I remember M1. I saw a picture. Remember I sent it to you. M1 had the Generations, and you was at the top with some people. Remember M1 on the
I
beat?
think that was in Zeph.
That was years ago.
I was
Zeph,
speaking to him about it because joins the Discord and shit. I was speaking to him about it and he was like, yeah, the boys did it, but I don't know who the boys were. I was like, yeah, no, shout them out. Respect. There's like a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 of drill producers.
Might have been the Illuminati.
What way was you in?
3, but I think I should have been in the second one. But it's all right. I still respect that I'm even on the list. So.
It was in the Generations, but like even these
So
lot
who
was
was in
trying
the
to
first
work it
wave?
out.
It was like Gotti, I think SV on the beat. There was a couple other people. I fully can't remember.
Do you know who man always rated? Obviously, we used to spit on a couple of his beats. That Chris Rich, bro.
Oh my god.
But he's not even on the wave. He's cold
Abel.
though.
I know.
Look, producer beef. Look, guys.
No.
Man said he's not on the wave.
No,
Like, he's not-
he's cold though.
No,
He's
he-
cold. I think he actually lives close to me.
He's from Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's local to me.
I see an interview of him and his mum was like, "You gotta finish your GCSEs and shit," but he was already.
Oh, what? He was a
Yeah,
little
he was
youth.
already going clear,
He
innit?
got-
And
he
his
got
mum
a
was
mad
like, "Look, you gotta
publishing.
finish your
He got a mad
GCSEs, innit?"
publishing from Sony, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
BeatStars.
So what's
He's
the goal here? To just like make the mandem go mad, or if you got an actual goal of like,
Nah, my
or just
goal-
mumsy house, or what is the goal? Like,
my goal is
what's enough?
I generally love music, and I with the people I work with, like I'm more than just a producer. I mentor. I make sure that they're focused on music and focus on just life in general. Like, bro, most of these like youth don't even have banks set up when they're like 18, like shit like that, like little things. So I'm mentoring, helping these people, getting a nice pool of artists, and then my plan is just like
Milk them dry, not just.
nah, obviously
Pause.
like you're fucked. Then my plan is just like A&R tracks with people around the UK in other countries. Like I got my one artist from Bristol called RCR Loki. We're working on a tune, and I've got like an American remix, and all these people got like numbers, and then we're working on a Europe remix, and then we got a remix where it's him and his boys. So we're gonna release that. That's already on his mixtape. That's out. That I produced basically the whole thing. And then we're gonna release that single from the mixtape again as a single and then the remixes. So it's just things like that, like A&R.
I'm not gonna lie to artist. Because I know artists. So what made
my
you
opinion right
believe
now,
in this artist?
Right now, yeah, if you can get an up and coming artist, yeah, that's gonna do something right now and stand out, they're probably gonna be from Bristol, you know.
Nah, Bristol's nuts.
I'll
The
be
scene's
real,
nuts.
bro.
People
Bristol's
should be paying
emerging, like
attention.
it's mad, yeah. Bristol's mad, like right now. There's
Do
a
you know
lot
what
of
it is with
passionate
the man them,
artists and
yeah?
that, like.
I feel like, no disrespect here. Obviously, I remember my last question, but we've moved on clearly. Like, but obviously, I'm just saying, like, you see what it is? The man them, yeah, have gone so into like doing the same thing, yeah, that like
I reckon you lot.
everything else, yeah, sounds unique.
Yeah.
But you see, like with London, what I've noticed, like you see America, like it's not, but it weren't a Bristol youth, it weren't a Midlands youth that they was dissing. They was always dissing man. So it's like we've broke through so much, and then you see like London, what I've noticed, man just taking everyone. Like you see like UK drill, man had all the like you see before this little spanning of like Bristol and Scousers and this one and bro, man had France, man had this one, Ghana, man had like you see like London as a whole, like do you get what I'm saying? Like it's like man have shared so everything else that gets done, it's like it sounds new compared to London, if that makes sense.
I agree, but not just that. I reckon London is quite stubborn when it comes to people like outside of the area.
Oh,
So-
so
I feel like no one takes. I'm not saying producer wise. I'm saying artist wise. Like, no one takes them in until they see something like numbers or whatever.
But do you know what it is as well? You have to
London's
remember,
a bit stuck up.
Yeah.
it's not even that. Do you know what it is,
not
bro?
even the numbers thing. Just
London is always ahead of its time.
100%. You lot set the trend.
So it's like whatever's not cool now, like to see what London's doing right now isn't cool to everyone else. Then in a few years, people from the other parts of the UK, they catch up. By the time they've caught up, it's not even cool in London anymore.
So I guess
You get
that's
what I'm
why
saying?
maybe if you're listening to certain tunes or whatever and you're hearing certain like slang and you lot thinking
but I
like
feel
we
like
said
it's
that a
London
couple
though.
years
Like
ago.
Grimes, like started
just have
popping up
codes.
north, innit? Do you get me? When it started popping up north, like JDZ Media, like Leeds, Nottingham, there's heavy grime scenes there. There's big grime artists there. But it started in London, in East London, and by the time all these man got signed, they weren't even spitting grime anymore. I was saying to someone the other day, Dizzy Rascal, his first song was I Love You, that's a garage tune. Fix Up Look Sharp's like a rap beat, sampled from fucking that rock band or whatever it is. I got the big beat. You get me? Like none of his tunes that he's actually put out as music is grime. Do you get me? Like a lot of these people, the Chipmunk done the tune with Chris Brown, this one, that one. A lot of the like they do grime ciphers,
It's grime.
but the music they're putting out,
drill.
it's not.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a bit
to you?
irritating because
But it's like London got sick of grime real quick. But everyone will go worldwide and say London grime. But London themselves, they got sick of grime real quick.
Is there any more juice or no?
I don't think so.
Let's go downstairs for it. Upstairs, downstairs. Yeah, you lied.
But yeah, what did you make grime? Or was that like before you kind of?
I never really liked grime. Not gonna lie, I just liked this one song called "Mandem" by Chipmunk and Tinchy Shredder on that album. Was that I Am Chipmunk album? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's the only grime tune that I liked. But apart from that, it wasn't really my thing. Didn't like it.
Other than the trap and drill and that, like, what's your genre? What would be your backup?
Afro beats. Portugal's got a fucking nut scene. I can't lie.
That's what Don Jagger was talking about on the last thing as well. He's saying that he's trying to bust Brazil. He said if he could get his, because they speak Portuguese and they got all the festivals. There's a big music scene there. If he can bust Brazil, he's nice.
Yeah, if I'm not listening to that, then it'll probably just be Afro. And if I'm not listening to that, then that's about it.
Have you ever been out yet and then like you're in a club or a festival and you've heard one of your tunes and you're like, wait, that's me, you know, blood.
Nah, not yet.
No.
I've heard cars drive past or like cars pull up and they've listened to my tune. I've been to like house parties and they start playing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I made that. But
I've
like,
been at
an
festivals and shit where like M1LLIONZ is performing. He's probably done your
yeah,
beat. You know what I
probably
mean?
would have. The people have snapped me where like he's performing my tracks and stuff. And then,
Bro.
yeah.
Do you want to hit this?
I see.
That leads me on to my next question though. How did you not get sucked into the life? Like being around, like remember you've been around the man them, like the top scale throughout. How did you not?
You know what it is? Remember,
No,
he
but
said he
why
started
you
off with the emails.
But how did he?
We
no,
started
but how
off
did
in
you
the.
not-
You get me? When
how
you're
did
in
you
it,
not get
remember, if he
sucked
was
in?
11-year-old Abel in the studio with London man, them, he might be a different person now, blood.
Oh no, it was
No, but
Do you get
imagine
me?
coming from out your ear, but the man that must have passed you the maddest Cali.
Did
like,
you go out with
these are
both
the-
parents and that? You got.
nah, my
Like, how
dad's
did you not-
mentally
how did you
disabled,
not
so he's
get-
in a care home.
Sorry to
But
hear
just,
that, bro.
Just my mum, yeah. But
So your mum guided you
So
well,
you
though.
yeah,
even
my mum's
got-
looked after me. I
You
can't
have to
lie.
think. Even what you just said now, it's like.
But the thing
obviously,
is, it's from drugs as
you've
well.
you've
So-
got
So
a
that's
trauma.
even more of a reason
So
to not
you-
do it.
So why? How did you not just drugs, but how did you not, bro? I'm not gonna say, it, but you know, certain people they've been corrupted by the life. Come on, bro. You know what I'm talking
By the
about. Do you get-
devil's lettuce.
Yeah, do you get it? So
Bruv,
how?
I always say, like, man,
How
watch,
did you avoid it?
man,
How
watched
did
my
you-
pops die from lung disease from smoking. Yeah, man, watched him there. It was pain to watch him for months dying, but then man still just smoked while he. Do you get me? Knowing that I'm probably gonna end up the same as that. Why am I doing it? Do you get it? But sometimes, like you're saying, innit, it's not always to say that just because you've seen something or been through something that you're gonna choose the right thing to do. Do you get it? We sometimes
That's
we
why we need
always
to
see,
listen.
but
Sometimes we have to listen to someone that's as we're older or my man's at a different pathway. It's like, bro, from young, boom. So how did you get to the tops and still? Because I know they must have been drinking, smoking,
Yeah.
girls. That you can come here. So let us know.
I can't lie. I feel like I've been well disciplined like my whole life. Well disciplined. Probably from when I did smoke from 15, 16 till like 20. Life fell off and then something just clicked in my head. I was like, nah, this ain't even me. Like, I always knew it was a phase anyways. And like,
bruv, you know what? I think
yeah.
a lot of young people need to hear that, you know.
it's like,
Not everything's for everyone. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people just live that life because everyone else is
Let him
doing
speak
it.
it, bro.
Fast
Let him
forward
tell
to
them.
5 years, you're just there living that because
in
you
my
think
in my
it's
area, there's
what you're
nothing
meant
to do. Like, there's generally fuck all to do. So like everyone like smoked, and then all like house parties and shit. Like all that shit's normal, and it's like where like I wake up, link the boys, just smoking. Like in my area, when I say there's nothing to do, I mean nothing. Like probably go to the park. That's like the best thing you can do. So it's like, that's probably where it started off, like out of just pure fucking boredom. And I started coming over here, started like traveling and shit. And then like I kind of realized it was like just taking a toll of like what I'm trying to do and trying to achieve. And it's like obviously spending money. Like I'm just brain dead most of the time. And like my life is focused on waking up and smoking a joint. So I was like, you know what?
So you're trying to chase your dream more than a habit,
Yeah.
more than that dragon.
Yeah, I can't lie.
That bloody
shout out,
dragon.
My mum looked after me well, so I feel like I'm quite disciplined and can
Big up,
drink water.
big up, Mama the Plug. What made you think of the word plug? Like, what made you able to plug?
Everyone's like, whatever beats, whatever producer, whatever produced by or and shit. And then there's this beat. It was like Beat Plug X DP Beats, and this is like early 2015. I'm listening to the beat. I'm like, this beat's fucking hard. I'm like, what if I change my name? Because Abel's a family name to Abel, and then I just slap the plug after. And obviously everyone knows what that means in street terms. I'm a good boy. But yeah, fucking.
But the plug is the person who provides you. It don't have to be
Exactly.
illegal.
Yeah,
You could be the
exactly.
clothes plug. You could be the beat plug, which you are. Do you get what I'm
your
saying?
biggest collab as a producer?
Let me get
Like, what
Grander and
producer
Sheets.
would you wanna
Grander
work
and
with?
Who I have worked with.
No,
or
your
have-
biggest, like you know, even Kanye West, I swear he's a producer. You know what I mean? Like, who would you want to
There's,
be in the room with building? Like, come to the dark side, Illuminati, Kanye West, Jay-Z.
Have you ever been in them
What's
sort of? Have you ever been approached by anyone like Yeah, I mean, just come join us and we'll look after you.
On
Man said
Instagram,
it.
I blocked them
Man
all.
said,
and then
you
in
got them
person-
Instagram ones.
Yeah,
The
but,
Illuminati
like,
from
Man's had that.
Instagram.
stupid, like where I've blocked them, unblocked them, they follow me again, I block them, and then all sorts. But in person, I've had like
You'll
some
sell
weird
your soul.
stuff.
The biggest mistake was unblocking
Why
him. He
did
was
you unblock
curious.
them then?
Yeah, he was curious.
Nah, because like I like shit looking clean, so I was like, nah, like my block list is looking a bit messy, and then next thing you know,
Oh god.
can't follow me again. But I've
If you knew you could secure,
wanna
Do you get invited to like
if
industry
you knew you
parties or
could,
anything?
could secure,
I have, yeah.
if you knew you could secure your bloodline, would you sell your soul for?
No,
No.
because I'm gonna be successful regardless.
Have you been to any
And
of
if
the
it's not in
industry
music, like I'm
parties?
so smart, it's not
Oh
gonna.
shit! Sorry.
Good.
It's
That's
not
good.
gonna be. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Have I what?
Been to any of them industry parties?
I've only been to. I've been invited to a bunch, but the only one I have been to is Shabo release party. That shit was lit. There was bare fucking Ghanaian food and stuff. I was living my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was eating bare fucking jollof and stuff.
Stuff.
Bro, I don't know what else the dishes were, but I just knew it was really good food. And yeah, I love plantain, whichever one you want to call it. Bro, I hate it when people get into this argument and stuff. I don't care.
What do you call
I
it?
just
What do you
love
want
it.
to call it naturally?
Plantain.
My man solved the whole argument.
Isn't it?
It's gone.
I'm calling
Stop
it that
it.
from now
Stop
on.
it. But nah, I can't lie. That shit's fire, bro. Like whoever invented that, shout them out.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
I think God invented it still. It just grows it just grows in a tree, in it, nature, whatever you believe in.
So why? One question I have, like, obviously, hopefully, this even sparks a madness in the world. But why don't you just make your own genre? What's going on with the beat producers of today?
It's not
Are we
the
sad,
beat
or
producers. It's the artists.
What do you mean it's the
I think
artists?
B put it on his story like, producers, blah blah blah. All the songs sound the same, but these artists don't want to use anything other than like what everyone's hearing. Like,
I think when your beats all sound the same, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's when artists are like, yeah, I want his beats, I want his beats,
Yeah.
I want his beats.
I definitely say like I can't. You know when you go on YouTube and it's like everything sounds. It's like that type beat sounds like all the same. Like if I make a type beat, which is not possible, even though I do have them out. It don't sound like a YouTube type beat. It just sounds like an able to plug type beat. That's for that person. It never sounds like all these actual commercial beats, and that's why another reason why I feel like me getting placements is slow.
So if someone hits you up right now and says, look, up and coming rapper,
10,000.
I need a beat. How much is Abel shutting a beat to them for?
Nah, not coming artists. I'll look after them. Just
What's the
discuss.
break it down as well? Like, do you do leases? Like, what's the deals? Like, how much is it to get a lease? How much is it to buy a beat? Like, what's the? Because a lot of people, they might just jump on your YouTube channel, download a beat. Like, what's gonna happen to that? Do you get what I'm saying? To you?
Yeah,
Like,
lease wise is 80, nothing less than 80. But and then exclusive, then we'd have to discuss. It just depends what the beat is. It depends like what the budget is and stuff. Like I'm not really like a stingy person. I'm definitely open to work with. Like I make money different ways, you know. So it's not like I'm relying on this money for, you know, everything.
feed your kids.
Yeah.
Have you got kids?
Able to plug.
One day I can't wait.
Able to plug. Have you got a missus?
Yeah, I'm married, but
Jeez.
You're married.
yeah.
Big up,
You've
Mrs.
gone and
The
got
Plug.
married, you little rascal. Are you
I'll invite
married?
you, mate. I'll invite you.
Where's your ring?
Ah, you know, hey, he's not married yet. I was about to say,
Where's
right,
the
like,
ring?
hold on, you got on that with a bread. What you going? Yeah. What? What? Would you make your own soundtrack if you got married?
What,
You'd
so
have to for your girl.
walking down-
Yeah, like.
Yeah, for real.
Turn it into Jersey, mate. Turn
Yeah.
it into
Down.
It's like, hey, yeah, man, have to his own soundtrack to the wedding and that. Like, it's not crazy. But the divorce soundtrack's gonna be deep.
Trust me.
Bare 808.
Innit? Bow.
You have to have someone like, who would you get on that? You have to just get Future.
Then I have to be like some mad depressing. Who is depressing? Like,
Do you know what's
Juice
mad?
WRLD or something.
I think Nipsey would have banged on the Jersey thing.
It's
You know
depressing
that?
music though.
I think Nipsey would have banged on the Jersey thing. Imagine that. He just passed.
I've never listened to his tunes. I've never listened to one of his
Bruv.
tunes in my life.
I don't
I'm not even saying his
man. I
tunes.
think
I'm
you
not
went a
even
bit-
saying
I
his
think you went
tunes
a
would
bit
fit that, but I'm saying he
Like,
would
I'm
have
not just
adapted
gonna
to that
say
and
it 'cause,
sounded mad on it. His voice. his flow, his accent would have sounded mad on it still.
Have you ever sent an email in the dark, like, you know, like, forget the UK rappers and like, have you ever sent one to like Jay-Z or something, like a high scale, like 50 Cent?
What's the biggest shot you've shot?
Yeah, like, have you tried to bust it on the block? Like, have you tried to shot one to 50 on the low? Like, yo.
Have I? Do you know what? If you actually, I got emails on emails. I don't even know, you know. Definitely big artists, like trying to buy with like Doug, obviously Keith. Who else? Oh no, my brain can't even think.
Bro, you gotta think.
People.
6 degrees of separation.
All right. But you know how many
What's
beats?
this?
Do you know how
Yeah, I
many
agree.
beats this guy's made?
6 degrees.
How many
probably,
beats? Do you know how
you've
many
probably got
beats you've even
someone
made?
who's
Like,
on
it's too
a
much.
beat of yours that's on a beat with like Eminem or something stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah.
know like what they've done or who they're connected to.
True.
Like there's mad connections out
I
there,
must
bro.
have linked Drummer Section Boys.
Yeah.
I must have linked Littles, and it was like, bro, we used to hop on your beats back in the day. I'm like, did you? Why are they not out? What? Like, and when I was like spamming the emails, it was when Section Boys was Section, so it was like the popping days. And then I know I got a song with Coi Leray, but I got that song with Coi Leray when she was popping. Like,
Ain't that Benzino's daughter?
Wait, you got
Yeah,
and look how you
she
said
is,
Eminem.
yeah.
Benzino's daughter.
Look how you said Eminem.
That's fucked.
Look, you said Eminem through the six.
This is her dad
It's
as
Coi
well, though. He's a
Leray,
voice, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Benzino, Eminem.
yeah,
So Coi Leray's used one of your
yeah, I
beats?
literally have the unreleased right on my phone chilling.
Nah.
What you can't play a little sample so Hulk gets a little 2 views or something?
Nah, because then they'll
If
shut
anyhow
down my
man see
channel.
like 2 million.
Benzino will start crying and
Man's
shut down
leaking
my channel.
Benzino's for Eminem. Is this burning
He's
your
a
bridge?
voice, man.
Huh?
It's burning your bridge.
No, I don't think the tune will ever come out. This is like 2019.
I leaked that, man. Coi Leray, you let down Abel, man.
No, it's the labels.
Wait,
innit?
wait, that's the biggest question. So wait,
The labels.
how many artists have you got?
That's what I'm saying. When I'm
Like,
and I'm
what?
about
Wait,
when-
Coi Leray, we're bugging, you know. Who's the biggest artist that you like? Nah, who have you got unreleased songs with?
What on my phone?
Oh, man said on my phone.
I don't know. Quite a lot. Yeah, quite a lot.
So wait, what would? Alright, cool. We ain't even got to play. It's the powers. We're joking, man. I can't do like that.
I was ready.
But obviously, that's just the bands. But what would happen to you if you played that? What would happen to you if you released that now?
Nothing, because I'll knock him out. No, I'm joking. No,
Coi Leray is
what
a
it is?
I
skinny.
don't think I care about that song.
No,
Black
but you know what
woman.
it is?
No, but what would happen?
You know
what
it
would
is?
happen? What would
If they
do you
did,
know what would happen to you? What would happen?
No,
if
do you know what
just released
happens?
it?
Do you know what happens? If they, do you know what it is? I'll tell you, this is what happens, yeah? See, if he leaks it before they've decided to officially release it, yeah? If they ever decide to actually officially release it, they don't have to give him any money because he's gone and you see, by playing it on this show, he's released it in some sort of way. He's published
So
it.
it's my tune now.
Yeah, but then if because they own, they might own the song or whatever, yeah? So then after now, when they go, so like, for example, yeah?
Bro, man's got a tune with Coi Leray
Alright,
on
cool.
his phone.
For example, yeah?
It's not released. I'm definitely gonna
Just
listen
Blaze.
to it.
See, Just Blaze, he made, oh boy.
So you lot,
Oh boy, the
I
Cameron
don't
tune,
know
yeah?
for you.
Before
I
Just
tried
Blaze got the sample cleared, Cameron played it on the radio. So when the people found out, they were like, look, we need, like, you ain't tried to clear the sample with us, so we're gonna sue you or just take the majority of the record.
Ah,
Do
shit.
you get it? Because you've played it now. You've played it without asking us.
So basically, my dreams of the house in Portugal.
So-
I'm gonna
So
fuck
go on,
them
let's
up,
go.
man.
Bruv, they'll-
What
that's
other
what it is.
unknown? What other
Bro,
unreleased
there's a
songs
spider
on
on the
this?
mic,
On this,
you know, look. Man,
on this glow gang in the glow. What's going on in the glow?
get off my fingers, bro.
Then I have to flip for it. There's a couple hundred tunes. I don't really know.
Oh my days.
That's the one that sticks out because it's like it pisses me off that it's not out.
I know that must be crazy.
There's other ones on there that like you'll probably be like, wow, but it's like I don't really care.
You must have been making that beat feeling so happy, like you know, like just
And
pressing
do you know
the
what's
keyboard.
crazy is, you know, every time I
Made
make a
it.
beat, it's with someone. That beat is by myself. I made the melody, the drums, everything. I was like, yeah, but it's not out. That's alright.
Kylie, man one, hear that?
So I just obviously make sure, like, obviously you listen to my artists. I'm too pluggy in that, because yeah.
Who's your favorite producer?
DP Beats. He's one of Keith's artists. He moved on to working with Lil Uzi Vert.
So there's everything
DP
Little
Beats.
Keith. I mean Chief Keith.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
Man said Lil Keith, you know.
Bro, look at his phone case, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything's
There's
Chief Keef.
another guy
Everything.
called 12 Million. His shit's crazy. 12 million, 1200, whatever.
Oh shit, you don't even care about their names.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember a point when Keith was popping, but at the minute I ain't heard nothing. Like he's not really.
You
at
don't
the
know about
forefront of
Chief
nothing,
Keef.
is he?
Just stop, Hope.
I'm
man. Just
saying,
stop.
like, is
just
he-
stop.
is he like,
You're
is he
one of them
doing music
youths that
right
walks
now,
around. Oh, I'm man doing drill. Oh my god,
Bro, I'm
oh
asking.
my god, real rap.
I'm asking you.
No, bro.
I'm asking you.
Chief Keef is doing.
Is he dropping
bits,
bangers right
bro.
now?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah. I
he's
don't
doing
know,
the
that's what I'm
mad
saying.
things.
I don't really care
But
about
bro,
the
do you know what he's doing? I'm convinced.
Look, he's
yeah,
saying he don't
he's
care about the
learning-
new tracks. I'm
I'm
asking, innit? Like, is my
convinced,
man
yeah,
even
Chief
relevant? I
Keef
know about the Dirks and this one and that.
He's
Yeah, I'm
so,
saying to you, like,
Joe, do you know what it is?
I ain't heard from
he's
Keef
so
in a while
gone
in
into
terms
a
of,
portal, yeah.
like,
Where
this shit.
do you know what it is? Chief Keef, yeah. I'm convinced he's gone so into a portal, yeah, that he's took over the world. Remember, he just left us with gang. After all of that, he just man are still saying that now, gang. Do you get it, gang? Like,
but you know what
do
it
you get
is?
it? So
This is where the
I think he's
reality
I
is
think
dissolving.
He's just looking
Because like
for
man
the
saying,
next thing.
he's putting out music. If it's not as important and it's not hitting, it's not as relevant.
No, it's not. No,
It's
I
not-
don't think he's ready yet. I don't think he's ready.
I swear
He's
he's
looking
young as well,
No,
still,
you got to
isn't it?
think he's clocked it. He
How old is he,
changed the
bruv?
world when he was young, but he's got to redo
Bro,
it.
he was like 15 or something when
Bro,
he was
a
popping.
little youth, bro.
He must be in his early 20s or something now, mid 20s or something,
Nah,
bro.
late 20s.
Even that, bro.
Probably
He's not even
30.
30, blood. Bro, I
Just
bet
about.
you.
Bro.
But yeah, I don't think he needs to worry about if his music's popping.
No, yeah, he's good, but I'm saying, trust me, you've seen his
Depends,
little
innit, man?
pages and that when he's
you know
doing
what
his
it
mad
is? Some
experiments
people-
and that, like,
Yeah.
do you get it? He does his little.
I'm still, I can't lie, I'm still, like, the music I listen to now, I'm still stuck in, like, 2013, 2015. Like, that's my playlist, really.
But this is why, obviously,
Like, same way that you
Can I-
probably still.
no, trust me, I'm old school. I
Do you
listen
know
to
my
old school.
best
But you know
song
what it is? You
that-
see people like
on your
Diddy.
beats.
See people like Diddy, yeah? Not to try to big my man up in any way, yeah? But you know what it is, yeah? Them people there, they're not going to put out certain music unless they know for 100% fact. You see Dr. Dre,
Yeah, like
them man
everything's-
there, like, it's
Why is
like
man
everything
talking about
has to
P.
be at a
Diddy?
certain level.
This is
You
crazy.
get it? No, it's real, bro. So it's like, man's not, you see, like, this is what I mean. Certain artists nowadays, like the Drakes and that, they go through the bad patches. The Chief Keefs, they're putting out music that's not really as banging as their old stuff. See, certain artists, they're not ever going to allow that to happen to their career kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you quit when you're ahead, like Jay-Z. Do you get me? Like,
Jay-Z ain't quick.
but he doesn't release music.
Come on, man.
Because he's
Stop
not
it,
he's not
stop.
going to release music that bangs for the youths right now. So he's not
Stop.
going to do it.
Chief Keef just. Bro, if you think it's that simple, it's that simple.
Bruv, I do.
It's not. You've
do.
gone mad.
I do. I do.
You've gone crazy.
I do. I think man don't want to beg it with the youths, blood. Like I said, bruv, you see right now, you want to say like the new fresh genre or whatever that's popping. Bruv, who's popping it? It's the college youths, the uni youths.
Actually, wait, what
If
are
I'm
the little
37
youths
years old,
listening
what
to
am I
now?
doing hanging around the uni youths trap? You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
It don't
yeah.
like, there's
Is
got to be a
UK
level.
drill
That's
washed?
why we're stuck, like,
Is
in our
UK
generation.
drill washed to youngers, like younger than youngers? Like, say, like the young 11-year-old beat maker that's like you, yeah? Is he even on drill, like UK drill as we knew it? Is he even hitting them snares, them kicks the same way, or is it?
No,
are
they-
you not even
them
washed now,
producers
getting
are
old?
nuts. I've been
Like this.
working with like younger
Guys.
producers, and they're fucking crazy. Like
What they
they
doing?
they go too deep into like all the mixing and shit, make the beat sound nuts. But I
Yeah,
feel
bare, like bare drops and chops and yeah, it's too much.
So now you lot are scared of the.
It's not even that. Do
generation.
you know
You're
what it
scared
is?
of the wobble.
Do you know what it
and
is?
the-
It's not even that. I feel like man can't really
know what
rap
I'm
over
saying? You
that
know what I'm
properly,
saying? It's
bro.
too much.
You're trying to shine on the beat. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
you overproduce. You're trying to
Yeah.
shine so hard on your beat making.
It's about
them
making the beats
things.
for an artist
Yeah,
like
them
yourself.
beats sound cold when you listen to the beat.
Yeah.
But to actually put a song on that beat, it's
not
not
happening.
easy listening, isn't it?
don't-
It's not
can't
going to
put
sell.
vocals
It's
on
not
it.
going to market. That's it.
Can't put vocals
But
on
there
the
is
guns.
mad beats that you can do the most. But it's like, bro, who's gonna listen to that as a song with vocals on it? Like that would drop in a rave or something. Do you know, with all the drops and chops and shit. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it's mad. So I swear you got you done some work on the AB Hammerville thing as well, innit?
Yeah, AB Hammerville and Kojo Funds. Watching me.
How did that come about?
I see them boys watching me. That came about sent a beat to him the same time in 2020, February. I remember this because I literally made that beat the same day I made the Badness beat. I sent AB a pack which had the Badness beat in and the watching.
How did you send him a pack though? Email.
Email, yeah.
How did you get his email?
I had his phone number as well back then before he was like locked up and shit. I used to listen to him back in like 2016 when he was dropping tunes on Pot of Paper. Maybe it was 2017, but it's definitely around then. And then so I was listening to like him, Pot of Paper, Tallest Trap Star, a couple of people from like that area. But yeah, so 2020 February I made a pack of beats. AB actually hopped on the Badness beat, but M1LLIONZ dropped Badness, and then he dropped Watching Me. But then Watching Me, he got obviously the feature. So I had Watching Me like years before it dropped. I was chilling listening to the tune. It was like, yo, Abel, listen to this.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know about AB until that tune about his brethren getting that by the Albanians, innit?
Oh yeah, my tune's at the end of that. So what's it? Streets Cursed.
Let me tell you about Aaron Cato. I really do miss my friend. That one was hard.
That
still.
shit went off.
Trust me, that went off. That was hard.
You actually see, it wasn't a GRM premiere until it went off, and then they changed it to GRM premiere when it didn't even get premiered on GRM. So naturally, it did well. So yeah, promo on that was nuts. Like just off the song being actually good.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, so man's big up Sam Stickland, innit? Man's got a producer brother that I work with from St Albans, and
What is that?
St Albans. It's up by it's in Hertfordshire, innit, past Watford sides and that. But there's a brother called Bandicoot Studios, and he's had like Potter and that in his studio, and then man there, he's got a nice studio, sick studio. So man done a couple tunes there with my guy Sam, couple man, and then obviously one time now man's gone there, done a track with our next brother who's in the studio, like yeah, boom boom boom, this is my man. Then obviously now it's turned out to be this brother, yeah. Then these men are saying like, my man snitched on Potter and that. You know that Chemo brother? He apparently snitched on Mover or whatever it is, bro. So man done a couple tunes with my man, innit? He's from West Ham and that, you get me? So man didn't know the politics, innit? Then my man just started moving mad. I don't think the tunes come out. I don't even know if he still drops music and that.
Chemo.
Yeah. I think like they had beef. Potter and Mover had like a couple diss things for him, innit?
I've never heard of
But
that guy.
I didn't know about all the politics, and you just end up on tunes with man, and then it's like, oh, you know, you're on tunes with my man, and these meant to have done this and da-da-da-da. It's like, what? I don't know. I just met my man. He seems cool, innit?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
hate
it's
street
mad,
politics.
bro.
That shit's long.
Have you ever had like people like say, oh, you're making beats for my man, you can't?
I've had phone calls like, oh, I'm gonna, what? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I meet him in person, like, oh, you can't, what is it? Don't tell me what to do. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's mad. Especially when you don't know yourself what's going on. It's like, bruv, that
I
man's
don't even
trying to
care.
eat.
Like, it's not my business, is it? My business is music.
Getting your mum the house, innit?
Exactly.
You
Don't
get me?
forget that part. Yeah. Yeah, street politics as well.
Oh, yeah, that, bro. Trust
So
me.
what's going on with you and Rich T? I see you lot doing some things. Trees from the area. You know Rich T. So how did you?
I don't think I do, you know.
You don't know Rich T now?
I think I might have met him once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But you think you met him? You didn't. You didn't. You did.
Well,
But-
knowing someone and meeting someone's different,
No,
innit?
but I mean, like, you know, like on the music thing, like, what's going on with you guys? I see you lot doing a lot
We've
of work
released
together.
a project. I met him through your IG Live, but I've already listened to him because him and Johnny Guns. I only heard of him because of the track, Another Reload. Hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. Yeah, that sounds crazy, bro. That beat as well.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, but fucking Koalas. But yeah, fucking yeah, we released some tapes. We got some sick features of some nice artists. Yeah, we're loading up. He's working with other producers that's around the camp, Ronin and JP. You know them.
Yeah, yeah,
Running
JP,
the
that's
JP.
cold, isn't it?
Yeah, JP has
come on.
warmed.
Yeah, man, whoa.
They're my boys, man. I love them. They're good people. I can't lie. But yeah, we got some things loading. Just waiting for the right time to release.
Obviously, like, outside of making beats, you started the YouTube channel and that.
Yeah.
You're filming artists and stuff like that.
Yeah, I picked up the camera.
Why did you do that? Like, how did that come about?
I've always wanted a platform. I was working with people that were having the camera. as you know. But then just relying on people is fucking long, bro. Especially like when you're really trying to do something and make something with yourself. But yeah, obviously I was just like, I'm gonna pick up the camera and do everything myself. So 2 Pluggy ENT, almost everything is produced, if not co-produced. And if not co-produced, my boys have produced it. Engineered by me, if not engineered by me, engineered by D-Rex. This is Cold and the other boys. But yeah, and everything's shot by me.
Are you charging, or is it whoever? If people are jumping and following a pattern sort of thing, you're pulling up to blocks.
It depends. It depends how healthy my bank is looking. Because sometimes I'll be like, yeah, bank's looking good, I'm going to invest.
Go travel here. And,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It
here.
all costs money, innit?
And then if it's like, nah, my bank's struggling, well, yeah, you want a freestyle? Yeah, this much, thank you very much.
Nah,
And
that's
then,
the realest. That's the
but
realest.
it's like, you know, you got to make your money somehow. But it's like, yeah, you just got to catch me at the right time. It don't mean don't shout me, please shout me. Right.
So what would you charge to get on your platform?
Depends on the location, bro. If you're local, anywhere from like 75 to 100. If it's a trek, then I got there's the app, calculate fuel on the journey there and back and shit. So,
But if someone can get to you,
oh yeah,
you're willing to do for like £100, like
yeah, maybe even 75. Yeah.
And what's the biggest thing on your channel?
Rest in peace, YM. There was an artist I was managing last year. He got stabbed. He died due to a knife crime.
Where's he from?
Bristol. He was the artist I was looking after. He used to call me every single day, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Tell me what to do. So I was just making sure, right path. But yeah, fucking YM Plug Talk. Oh dear. Oh Lord. Yeah, he's crazy. I can't lie.
In Bristol. Oh Lord.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
He's crazy. But yeah.
Does that affect you mentally?
Kind of, because it's like, is it my fault? But I shouldn't really be thinking like that because it's not my decision on what someone should rap about, nor what they are doing in their life. I try and mentor people and tell people, like, obviously once you're out there, you've got a target on your back. So it's like now you have to maneuver a certain way. But you see, I feel like Londoners already have that mentality, regardless if they're famous or not, got eyes on them. But outside, it's like it's not really the same. Like the streets, like people don't really understand how to move and all sorts.
Yeah, so I was just saying, obviously, you do a lot of music with the Bristol scene and that. And I was talking about TK or Stretch.
Yeah.
Obviously, tragically passed away at Notting Hill Carnival. I liked him, innit? He was one of the up-and-coming Bristol artists, I'd say. And then you were saying that you was working with a brother who was from the same kind of size as him, but a bit younger, who also passed away. What was my man's name?
YM.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, like you're saying, what was that like? Like, obviously dealing with that, like an artist that you're working closely with passing away, and that.
It's nothing I could control, but just made me think about choices. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's just.
And has anything
I
like
feel
that?
It was the guy. It's definitely the guy.
Anything like that ever like led to like you being caught up in cases or investigations and stuff like that?
Since then, there has been a lot of stuff that's happened. The police have been like pestering me, bothering me. I've been waking up, knocks at my door, asking loads of questions like, "Oh, are you able?" I'm like, "No." "Are you too pluggy?" I'm like, "No." And then I'm like, "Okay, goodbye." And they just walked out. And then I've had like emails and stuff, all sorts. And it's just like being harassed is a bit like annoying because it's not like my decision on what people do. All I want to do is make good music and help people with their careers as well. It's kind of like a favor thing, isn't it? And it's not like I expect anything back. I'm very good at like laying foundations down and helping people out.
You just said a favor for a favor, so you can't do favor for a favor without getting something back.
No, it's not like I expect it, but like really like it does happen, innit? It's like if I'm helping you out and then it's on my platform, like it helps me out. But it's not like I'm expecting certain things to take off or whatever, you know, it's just whatever happens. But yeah.
And like what the like you said, the police getting onto you and stuff.
Yeah.
In what ways, like, have they been knocked? You said they knocked at your house and asked if you're able, and that have they like ever come into your house and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's this one time it was some youth must have walked into my house. I'm at the gym at these times. My mum's called me. She's like, "Oh, the police is here with a kid." I'm like, why is the kid there? And then I'm on the phone to the police. I'm like, why are you ringing some? What? But I'm guessing the kid chills with someone, and he's like writing on whatever and saying, "Oh yeah, this person might be here," but no, that person's not here. I'm at the gym chilling, trying to work out.
And was you doing like kind of home studio services at your yard?
Yeah, I don't do home studio no more because of that sole reason, and not just that. Like that's why my mum lays her head at night. So it's like, it's not fair on her to be bringing little shits to the crib.
To the cribby.
Yeah.
I hear that, man. I hear that. But obviously, it is good to have a space like, because I watched a couple producers. Like I watched Ocean because I watched, Ocean, the producer.
Yeah, it's like
so,
a YouTube producer.
Yeah, so like obviously when I started making beats on Logic, I learned what I was doing kind of thing, watching. You know, when you just Google like how to do this on Logic, like it will be his video, innit? I'll watch it. So, and I remember him always saying like he just wanted his own space. So like if he made a beat and wanted to collab with certain artists, you can hit them up and say, come studio. And it's a little bit easier sometimes if you're in London and you've got all these London artists and you say, like, say, for example, you're out at a club or event or whatever and everyone's there and you're like, yeah, I got a studio. Now come, I got beats. Let's go to my studio and I'll show you my beats.
Having a studio is like no noise complaints, like just like loads of things. Like you got freedom. Like you can do what you want and get work. See, I've had like 1, 2, 3, 6 different studios that I've rented out. Like I've had loads of studios. Yeah, six studios.
And obviously you make beats, yeah. Do you if you get like a rapper to come in, do you record, engineer them? Do you mix the vocals
I record
and that?
and engineer, shoot. But yeah.
Is there any songs out there like that's on your beat that might be known that you've actually done the like engineered like the vocals and that for?
Nah, it's just a bunch of like underground stuff.
Like more customers kind of
like
thing.
100Ks, 50Ks, 200Ks, like.
That's still big, bro.
Yeah, to me, that's
not to me, bro. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I'm talking to?
To me, that's just like kind of.
So what? Like, man normally hears like a lot of youngers, like especially like around your margin, like 25, 24, 23, and they'll be like, bro, like, yeah, the 30s club or the this, the that. Do you have or? You man got kids and you're still doing this. So you see it as like you're in that bracket, but you're reaching up to 30. Do you have your own thoughts of, if I have a child or I get to a certain age, I'm not going to make drill beats?
Do you have a backup?
Or are you going to be a dad that makes drill beats?
You see me, I'm quite a smart person, I ain't gonna lie. Like, definitely.
Saying you're
what's wrong with a dad that makes drill beats?
Just gonna lie to the youths,
I don't think there's anything wrong with beats, but like drill beats. But I'm always gonna be making beats. As I'm saying, that's never gonna stop. But it's like, if I know other ways of making money, and legally, obviously. Like I don't mind getting a job or whatever. Like none of that bothers me. Like if all I know is I'm gonna be making beats for the rest of my life, and I know that I'm gonna be successful.
100%.
So it's like I don't think all of that like he has kids and he's whatever, like none of that matters because it's like if you have a passion for music, then like what do numbers matter? I'm gonna kill this.
So you don't have a cut-off point?
Nah, there's not gonna be a cut-off point. Is when I die, mate.
That's what I love about making beats though, because obviously I rap and I do feel like certain things. Like I think the last song me and FT released together was an anti-knife crime song, because that's where I'm at in my life, kind of thing. I
saw that. Yeah.
I'm 30 odd years old. Like I'm not out here glorifying certain things that I've done. I don't live that life no more, and I feel like a lot of people stop rapping. I've got a lot of like peers that said, I don't rap anymore because I don't live that life anymore. So I ain't got anything to rap about.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like I'm an artist, so I should be able to make music about my emotions, my feelings, circumstances, paint stories, pictures. Like, it's not limited to just, oh, you're on road, so you rap, and now you're not on road, so you don't rap anymore.
I feel like
Do you get what I'm saying?
there's loads of different type of music. It don't have to be like street shit. Like,
But that's what I'm saying.
There's love music. There's all sorts. Depressing music. All sorts.
I feel like as rappers, young rappers, I feel like a lot of them are pressured into feeling like with a drill thing. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're not, if you ain't got ops, you're not really a drill rapper. If you ain't got down certain man, if you're not in a gang,
That's what it is. It's brainwash. There's so much other stuff that you can make.
you get what I'm saying? And then you see the RDs and the Central C's or whatever who bust without
Cheeky little
without
chaps.
using the
Exactly.
drill shit. I mean the gang shit. Sorry, like.
Yeah.
Obviously, Central C's affiliated in certain ways, but he doesn't like constantly promote the gang
Yeah.
shit. His songs are more like kind of pop kind of. Do you know what
And
I
then
mean?
that's where RD and H like you know, like that's why they're at where they're at, because there's a lot of people that do relate with them, and that market ain't saturated. The market of
It's more
thugging and
relatable to more
violence,
people,
Yeah,
innit?
like, you know, just the general average geezer. Like, there's loads of people, especially like out of town countrysides where I'm from. There's loads of people that just love like getting a pint with the boys, you know, Weatherspoons and all that shit.
But so there's a lot of cheeky chaps.
A lot of cheeky chaps.
So obviously, outside of
Oh gosh.
outside of drill and stuff like that, yeah. Because like I remember I was in primary school. Like my parents obviously helped, man, because they had like Choice FM and that, so they listened to like proper music, innit? Yeah. But my little things was like I fucked with the Spice Girls and that heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Like before you got into drill and them things there, like what was your music? Little young Abel. Party in his disco in school, you know, one of them ones.
Oh, with the fire on the shirt.
Man had the, that's how you know that's how you know he's not English. Man's a Portuguese brother with the fire on his shirt,
He's
just
got the little
boogieing in the
buttons in the
disco,
middle, yeah.
leather shoes and jeans. You know, one of them ones.
Bro, Akon was my favorite artist, bro. Like growing up.
He was serious.
I bought that Freedom album. You know, the blue one. I don't know if you remember the album.
I don't.
Freedom album.
I went from Akon to
bit-
Chief Keef.
Yeah,
That's it,
obviously a
man.
bit of JLS, mate. You know what I mean? Heart won't beat again and all that.
Won't beat again.
What else? I don't know, just whatever was
again.
like on the TV. You know,
Come on.
I don't know if Freeview on 18. It was like number 18.
Man, I used to watch that in jail. Imagine
yeah,
that.
for music, yeah.
So imagine I was in jail in 2004 and 2005, and then I was in again in 2007 to 2009. So while you was a young teenager watching them things at home going, beat again. I was in my cell going,
and
beat
X-
again.
X Factor, bro. I was watching X Factor. X Factor was hard, bro.
Yeah,
I said I was in myself.
just it's real, bro.
Akon's quite a unique answer in terms of like favorite artists. So what is
Yeah.
it exactly about Akon that you like?
He produces his own stuff,
Yeah.
and then the layers he does. If you listen, there's a tune called "Over the Edge" on the Freedom album. If you listen to like the chorus, and maybe do you smoke?
I used to.
Oh, okay, all right, then don't worry. But put headphones in and listen to it, and if you hear the layers, you'll be bugging out. You'll be like, "Wow, this song's nuts!"
What's the song called?
Over the Edge, Over the Edge.
My favorite Akon
And
song
there's
is
another tune
Ghetto.
called "Clap Again," "Clap Again."
Ghetto.
Ghetto, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the commercial stuff. He's
Nah,
talking
that
about
tune
the
there,
actual
bruv, that's not
serious
commercial. That's cold, blood. Are you mad?
Well, yeah, there's-
Everyone knows about it. It's commercial.
Bruv, it's not.
Oh,
It's not one of his like charting
a
hits.
little John,
Wah!
Oh, it was on Need for Speed, bro. Need for Speed.
Yeah. What's it?
Get
Wow.
Low. You know Get Low.
Yeah,
Get Low. Yeah, shit like that. Yeah.
That was cool.
And then them drums slapped. I can't lie.
To the window.
To the wall. Don't say the rest part.
How do
Know the
you
rest.
how do you do your process? Like normally, is it beat first, drums first, like
Melody first.
melody first? Do you samples or do you play your own
Man
keys?
said, is it beat first? What, man, just make the whole beat first, then what? What, send it on email?
Nah, it's melody first, drums after, always. Do I sample? Yes. Not all the time. Sometimes I use people's loops. I make my own melodies as much as possible. Just depends how lazy I am.
What's your music theory in that saying? Can you hit up the keys like Scott Storch and that?
Nah, I wish.
My man's a killer.
I'm just
Have
a
you seen the
professional.
videos of my man banging it out with a zoot in his hand, like doing mad keys?
Yeah, nah, he's nuts.
He's
Nah, I'm a
crazy.
professional
Mouse clicker.
Mouse clicker, that's the one.
See, that's why I got the MPC in it, because it's got like, you see with the MPC, yeah?
You basically got a bunch of mouses.
No, do you know what it is? You see with the MPC, if man put the thing, like say this are the pads, yeah? But it's got the screen as well. When I put it onto a certain plugin and I go and set it onto C minor, say for example, only the keys, only the notes that are in that key are gonna light up on the pads.
But you're cheating.
All the other pads are dark.
That's cheating.
Yeah, but I don't know music theory.
That's it.
But I can sit there and I can know that I'm playing everything in tune.
Oh, hard.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's not gonna sound great if I just hit everything that's in tune.
No,
You've still
of course
got to
it
have some creativity
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it helps to know that I don't have to know music theory.
Yeah, yeah.
A man can put in chord mode, progression mode, all of that shit. It's good.
Okay.
It's sick. But yeah, it like people say that we're not, people like me, we're not real producers because we don't do like, we don't know music theory and stuff like
That's
that.
bullshit,
I
mate.
can like, you know what it is? I've done it where I'll record like chords, yeah, and I'll be like, dun, and I'll stop, yeah. You know them ones, and then you get the other chord, you're like, yeah. Press record. Dun, you get me? But when you play it all together, no one knows how you've made it. It's like the rappers who punch in every word.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
booth, innit?
And
Do you
then
get me?
you wonder why it sounds so smooth.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
like, like M1LLIONZ, and he's like, and then it's like non-stop, and you think, does he pause?
Yeah.
Of course he pauses.
Of course. But he's cut out the breaths and yeah.
I always cut out the breast on an engineer.
That's it, man. And what's your favorite VST? Your go-to, like daily cook up, like you're gonna make a beat now.
I'm on Analog Lab now, but I'm a bit bored of
I'm
it.
on Analog Lab, but I am a bit bored of it as well.
Look
at me acting like I'm on Abel's level. Yeah, me too, mate. You know.
I miss Omnisphere, bro. I'll say Omnisphere is my favorite. Omnisphere, Electro X, Contact. There's a new one called Xenology. Well, it's not really new, but everyone's using it. It's by Roland. Xenology.
Yeah.
Bare synths and stuff. You should look into that. That one's cold.
I'm not gonna lie. I pay monthly for my Analog Lab on Splice, and it's rent to own. So you pay monthly, but at the end you own it, so you can stop paying for it.
Oh yeah.
It's not just subscription. I hate that subscription shit. I want to own it at the end, innit? But I'll pay monthly for it, innit?
Yeah. Splice is cold though.
Yeah.
So we lived in a utopia now, yeah?
Outside.
No. See when Krypton Kona made that song, they banned drill. The government won, they banned drill. What would you have done? So now we live in a world where there's no drill legally. So to make drill, you're doing a crime. So
I wouldn't care.
what will you still make drill? If you could go to jail for 10 years.
Nah.
Exactly. So
I mean,
what
if
would you do now?
I just make Afro beats.
So Afro beats is what you really want to do.
Afro beats or trap. Yeah. I want to make actual music. I want people to listen to it and then be like, yeah, people's radios, all sorts.
So in the Afro beats now, because we've drilled it out, like, you get me? Yeah. We've literally gone on a drill. So at this point, what would you want to, like... Wait, what's your best ad-lib in drill before we end? Okay. Phone ringing. Cool. Yeah. All right, cool, yeah. So... Where was I going? Afrobeats.
Afrobeats, yeah.
So now walk us through the Afrobeat segment. What's happened there? What do you want? Like, so what's happened in Afrobeats and what's your dreams in Afrobeats? Let's start simple.
Well, I don't listen to no UK or actual Afrobeats artists unless it's like the Portuguese scene. Mm-hmm. So I don't know nothing about like the history or who I should be listening to and all of this stuff. I just know that Portuguese music is fucking amazing. And it's like, if you listen to it, like it's... To me, when I'm listening to it, it sounds new, like authentic. And because I know what they're saying and it's not English, it blows my mind even more. Like, what the fuck? This is nuts.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Man need to link with iKid. He was with iKid earlier, yeah. You see my man, he goes to Ghana. They book him with the festivals and that.
Okay.
He was out there at the big thing.
Yeah, he used to be making
you get me?
beats.
That man there, they
yes,
go, because his granddad, his uncle, whatever, owns some football team out there and that. So them man are patterned, like, you get me? Yeah. When he was out there performing, my other brethren, you know Ren the producer?
No.
He's the one that taught Fumes the engineer how to engineer. I'm trying to get Ren to come on. He's my guy still. But he owns F28 drinks with Fumes and that, innit? Yeah. But he was out there in Ghana. I said to him, yeah, shout Ike, he's out there. He's like, yeah, boom, they linked up. I just see bare snaps, them man going nuts. You know, one of them ones, bro. But it's like, I think for you as a producer, for me, I haven't even tried to make an Afrobeats beat ever in my life.
Ain't you?
Never.
You ain't tapped in?
Never. But you see, because you're into that, I reckon that would be an experience for you to go out there to one of them kind of festivals with them, man.
Yeah.
Boom, you get all you get me all the music, all the food, all the DJs, the best acts. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's important as well, man. If you want to do that sort of thing, you got to travel and see the culture of the beats that you're making. You get me? Yeah. You'll come back different, man. You get me, with a little wine and you get me?
Nah, I'm not stiff. I can dance. I can definitely dance. For a Caucasian kid, yeah, I can dance.
That's what it's about, bro. We said rice and peas or jollof. You either get that in any of them.
No, I've had it before. I think rice and peas.
I said I've had it.
I don't think jolloff's all that. I feel like it's overrated. Like,
listen.
My mum can cook.
Bro,
like
these African niggas is about to get onto you, you know.
Yeah,
Man said
that's
jolloft's
calm.
overrated, you know. It's not all that.
And I've had it from like my friends, like nans and aunties and stuff. So it's like it's not like I've had shit.
Can man be honest?
So you're basically saying your
know,
friends,
why
nans
do
and
people
aunties and
do
that's
that? Why
jolloffs
do
and that
that-
wine, all that.
Why
These
does
man
everyone do that? Like,
It tastes good.
Can I
but
be
it's
honest?
overrated.
Yeah. Can I be honest? Car, like, let's be real. Like, let's actually be real for a second, innit? Yeah. Why do people have this argument of
plantain taste.
jollof rice and rice and peas, bro? You see, like, even like you're from Portugal, innit?
So we don't
Like,
eat that.
man's on the Asian thing sometimes, the pilau. Like, pilau will smoke everything. You see, even where broski's from, like, they'll smoke it. Like, bro, you can't, what's the yellow thing with the pepper? Like, Nando's is running, there ain't no Jamaican Jandos. and
Nando's is Afro. They promote it as Portuguese, but it's an Angolan thing.
Yeah.
Nah, big up my Angolan brothers.
Again,
but
bruv, we done this last time.
I'm saying no, but I
Jaguars
know
from
they got a
Angola.
wicked thing in Portugal.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Now, Portuguese
So
food is
what's the Portuguese rice?
what is it? Fuck.
See, my man even knows.
But ain't even like that's basically like rice and peas, no?
Yeah.
Who done it first? Probably the Portuguese, because there was a bit
No, it's
involved.
the
with
Angolans.
Spanish.
This is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
man said.
Nah, this is where they done the slavery and they done it and colonized. Not to put you on the spot as a colonizer
this is
of
what-
the
This
community
is
of
what he was
drill that's
talking
killing
about
our people
on the
or
last
anything.
episode.
Like,
It's mad
not
how
to-
last episode we got the Angolan brother saying the
Now we
Portuguese
got
are the colonizers, and
Yeah,
now we got the colonizer on the next episode.
You get it?
I'm not involved, yeah?
You're here to speak. You get me?
not involved.
Hey, Don Jagger,
He
we
don't
got
even
him
want
for
to
you,
tell
bro.
us what rice they make in his country. Do you get it? Like, it's all closed off. How do you do
But
your
the main
chicken?
argument, alright, is about jollof rice and rice and peas.
So when you're gonna start like, obviously when you get older, you start tapping into the first things. So the first things that you ever heard is gonna be your mum's music, which is your roots. Do you understand the mind flip? So when you're gonna really sink into your roots, what's this Portuguese music called? And when are you gonna just start focusing on like your roots, who you
You know
are?
what it is? It's like the scene is like I feel like because I love trap shit so much, like that's never gonna leave. But the scene's not like it's still growing. So I'm still like trying to find my like leverage of even like making that happen. So it's like right now it's just taking steps. Obviously I'm already doing the whole drill thing, so it's just trying to move on and like being an actual producer instead of people looking at me and think, oh, he's a drill producer when I'm not, because that wasn't even the thing that I started off on.
Have you ever worked in like a studio like Abbey Road or somewhere and it's gone like, what the fuck? Like, this is amazing. Like, this.
Yeah, I went to Manchester. This is NQ. It was like H's label. Plaques everywhere. They had like a room where it was just like a massive grand piano, and it's just a room just for the piano. I was like, yeah, that's nuts. And then they just had like a mad setup. Saw all of the rooms. Had a meeting. They tried to sign one of my artists for a publishing and stuff. Yeah, it was quite cool. And then I went there twice. And then there's been other studios. I just can't remember the other ones. I've been to a couple of nuts ones.
Oh, that's sick, man. And you said you got your own studio at the moment, yeah?
Yeah. I'm located in Clapton, East London. Quite a nice area, I reckon.
Do you know what it is, bro? Even man, when man's looking at spaces now online and that everywhere's in these places, but it's like they're not that accessible, innit? It's like compared to tubes and stuff like that, it's a bit like
Yeah, even like Parkins, man.
Yeah.
Like in Hackney Way, like I got a couple of fines over there.
It's like 20-minute walk from the nearest tube, and that if you're going back and forth to the studio carrying stuff and that, you don't want to be doing that all the time, innit?
That's a bit long.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's good though, man. At the end of the day, you got to get your space. Like you said, you don't want people coming to where your mum is and that.
Yeah.
And I suppose, like, do you get more more opportunities having your studio in London? Have you thought about having a studio in
100%,
Cheltenham or
I feel
whatever?
Londoners don't want to come to me. When I'm back in my area, Londoners won't come to me. But when I'm here, my people come to me.
Some kind of bug in my leg, you know, because I was itching earlier with a bite and now I got another bite fresh.
But yeah, I would say open up those opportunities. So I got a good little spot as well. I need to actually do it at the place. But yeah, we're working towards it. Little steps, mate.
No, that's sick, man. That's sick, man.
You worked on Afrobeat tunes. Have you ever worked on like Brazilian folk tunes? Which is quite popular?
No, I've never done Brazilian folk before. It might be something I want to do. I'm not really tapped into that side of stuff because it's like,
It's quite big in Portugal.
yeah, it's not. I don't really listen to that music. I can't lie. I've heard like a couple tunes and they're cold, but it's not really. Maybe one day.
I'm gonna do quick questions right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you rather make a beat for, so now I'm gonna ask the question, the people's names, yeah?
Yeah.
50 Cent or Jay-Z?
50 Cent.
Digger D or Central C?
Do I have to pick?
No, you can just not make a beat for none of them and be poor.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, you have to be poor.
well, I reckon they're both hard. I've written both.
But if you had to only make a
one
beat
would
for
you
one
pick?
of them,
Like, all right, cool. That's like
If
saying,
it's
would you
alright.
do it for the streets or would you do it for a commercial thing? You got what? They both phone you, yeah? Not even Central phone you. YB's phones you. Groundworks for, yo, all right, cool. I'm popping
Alright, diggity.
for the streets, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I personally like his music.
All right, cool.
coffee or skillibeng? Don't know none of them more.
I know who Skilly Bang is, but I have not heard.
Skinny bang then, isn't it?
Yeah, him, I guess. I ain't heard none of their tunes from start to finish though.
All right, H or RD?
H, yeah.
Future or
No.
who?
No,
Ooh, no, the man
You
was
can't do
involved. Future or Fug?
you can't do that.
I can.
Both.
Both.
All right, future. No. Fuck. I know more fuck tunes. It would have to be Fug.
Nines or Fred?
Nines, definitely.
Living in with, yeah. So you're with them for a year, patterned, good, making beats. You're their beat maker, but
But
Birdman or P Diddy?
Birdman. Birdman. And you know what? Even if the P Diddy situation didn't happen, of course it's gonna be Birdman. Where you got to think Lil Wayne, Young Thug.
But he don't pay none of them though.
I don't care. I'll be broke.
And he gets them to
I'm
kiss.
I'm working with Lil Wayne, mate. What?
All right, you produced the next diss track. They
Yeah.
both hit you up. You're popping in this utopia. They just know about Abel. You get it, yeah? But they're saying, yo, they both hit you up. Drake, Kendrick, diss track right now.
Bro, Kendrick's shit.
Oh,
What? Drake.
Drake.
Yeah, I think Kendrick's stiff.
Why?
I don't really care about the technological stuff. I can't even speak. But yeah, I don't really care about all of that stuff.
Drake makes like
Like
pop music
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing, innit?
yeah,
Easy
yeah.
listening, like
I like vibes. I don't
yeah,
really
yeah,
care
vibes,
about
innit?
like
Yeah.
trigonometry and mom I don't care about that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So what do you think of Nas then?
Who?
No.
He doesn't know. He's
When
yeah.
not the gay one.
No.
The old school one. He did a song called New York State of Mind. I think it's the first one. It's where the beat goes. Dring. You know that one? Yeah. That beat, that song was cold, but I don't really have an opinion on it. I just like that song.
was called
Because
that
of the beat,
song's
though, I can't lie.
he had like 4 albums before that, 5, 6 albums before that.
Dum,
Nas
dum,
made history because Illmatic, he wrote that when he was like 16, 15.
Do you respect old
And
music?
that was like,
Yeah,
that album at the
100%.
time was like one of the
Why?
biggest
I love
albums
that.
ever. And he
Nelly,
wrote that when he was like
Dilemma.
15, 16. That's when people was like, nah, Nas is sick. Like,
That is a
it's
bang.
not because like
I'm not gonna
he
lie,
was that
like,
sick,
listen
but it's
to it,
because
but
for his
bro,
age, he was that sick, innit? Do you get me?
Your mom, the hero.
Yeah, literally.
Rick Ross or Meek Mill?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Wait, that's a hard one. Nah, I heard Meat Mills at Diddy's house, so Rick Ross.
So you need to, yeah.
I don't know. I actually do
So
like
is Rick Ross, man.
diced pineapples. I'm on one. What other? Yeah, he's cold. Yeah, there's bad tracks. Rick Ross is cold.
DJ Khaled or DJ Drama?
Is Drama the one that did all the ones on the Dat Piff and shit?
Gangsta Girls.
Yeah. DJ Drama. Yeah, without a doubt.
Alright, so now, what about like female vocalists and that? Like obviously like Beyonce, Rihanna, like that type of Shakira, like not even just them. Like who do I even know?
Coi
like,
Leray, innit?
like obviously even like Coi Leray, Lady Lachelle. Like where do you see yourself? Like
What female artists would I work
yeah,
with?
like what female artists you want to work with? Who like makes you think? Yeah, I want to pattern with them. And
Sexy
what
Red.
and what more female music? Like, would you make a singing? would you make a singing thing? Like, would you make a singing song for
Yeah,
a woman
100%,
and have
100%.
you? And so, what's going
have
on
you
with
made
that
any, like,
aspect,
R&B-ish
of the
kind of-
feminine
Yeah.
music going on?
I
What's
would do
going
all
on?
that. Who female artists I'd work with.
have
Singer
you?
wise, I don't really know. I'd obviously work with all of them, but Lil Yachty, whatever, signed this artist called like Caribou. She hops on like them Detroit beats and shit. She's nuts, but I don't really know singing wise. I would work with Rihanna, of course. It wouldn't. Cold Stone.
So let's find out about the real Abel, innit? Yeah, let's do a little fire round like that and find out about the real Abel. So, watching TV or reading a book?
Watching TV. Sorry.
If generations.
What are you
gone mad.
watching?
Uh,
What are you watching at the moment? Any
True
series?
videos.
EastEnders.
Do you watch EastEnders?
I've been watching it since I was a baby, bro. I ain't missed a single episode.
Hey, wait, where did you jump
Bro.
in then? So, what's your first memory
See
of
me,
EastEnders?
you see me. I'm one of them brothers, yeah. See when I got out of jail, yeah, my missus tried to put. I said, "Fuck, you think I'm watching this shit? Man, just spent all my time sitting in jail watching this bullshit. Now I'm out free and
How
I
was
can
you
choose
sitting there
what
for
to do."
23 hours watching it?
Nah, bro, because man watched the omnibus on Sundays and that, innit? Man used to watch it every day, and then the omnibus. But what else you gonna
Why
do, bro?
wouldn't you though?
You get it? But this is what I'm saying. Now I'm out. I've got other things to do. I'm not watching EastEnders no more, bro.
that still a
How are
thing,
you not
omnibus?
keeping up with Phil, Peg? All of them.
I don't know. I don't know
Peg's
what's
dead,
gone on in
Brown.
EastEnders
Is
in
she?
the last
Brown's
years. I don't know what's
Peggy's-
gone on in
is Peggy
EastEnders in
dead?
the last years, blood. Trust me.
Peggy's
There's all
dead.
like they changed the characters.
So what's
when I
EastEnders
watched it,
then?
there was an old school like Ben Mitchell. Then they put a new Ben Mitchell
there's
brand.
been
and
like
that.
4.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't
R.I.P.
keeping up
Peggy,
with it.
yeah. But so was
Barbara
Peggy
Windsor.
alive when you started watching? or-
Yeah. Peggy was
So-
alive.
So,
Even do you remember like Ronnie and Roxy? They was alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're
when
dead
did
now.
that?
That's bringing me back to the jailhouse again. So
Yeah.
beat it.
Oh gosh. Wait, hold on. Forget the books and TV now. So, like, obviously, if you had a child, would you send them to school or homeschooling?
You know what it is I would want to do homeschooling for the fact that, yeah, but then they're going to grow up depressed and not know how to socialize. But then if I send them to school, what if he turns into a GM? What the fuck? I'll just ground him for the rest of his life.
Alright, cool. So if you couldn't make beats, yeah, do you love music enough to rap?
Yeah, I think every producer
Yeah,
has written
I
bars.
got tunes. If I'm not allowed to make beats, that means I'd have to make tunes and never release because I'm never releasing as an artist. Maybe one day, but
But you've got have you recorded?
yeah, I've got like I'm working on a tape for myself.
Has
Listen
forget drill.
Will you
has,
show man one day?
Has
like,
an artist, yeah, ever actually said, "Raw, like, see, like in the studio, Raw, do you like drop bars? Like, do you want to rap with man?"
No, and I'd rather not. If someone said that and was trying to force me, I'd probably get pretty pissed off.
Do you lie when they ask you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, no.
All right, cool. So, if you got £1 million, what are you trying to do with it?
I would want to do kind of like a hotel for producers. no, hotel for musicians.
A hotel for musicians.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hard.
But like, kind of like more like a penthouse setting sort of thing. I don't know if $1 million would do that though. $1 million.
Depends where it is, innit?
No, but that's
Yeah.
like your dream though.
Could
That
do
is
it in
your
Scunthorpe
dream.
or
That's
That's how you
something.
thought.
$1 million's gonna buy you a whole 2 streets.
But that's something I would want. And it wouldn't even be a thing where like I'm renting it to people. Like it would just be the boys.
Now, do you know what it is?
But it would have to be consistent where like contracts and everything's in
Do
place.
you know what it is? What you're thinking of? Like a members club thing.
Yeah.
Do you get me? That's ideal.
Yeah.
Because I was a member of the hospital club, which was in Covent Garden, and that started by the guy who started Microsoft with Bill Gates. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah, but he was his partner at the time.
David
and the
Howard.
brer Dave something from the Eurythmics. There's an old band called the Eurythmics. Yeah, Annie Lennox, I think, and that. Yeah, them two was bunning a zoot on the balcony, and they was like, "Raw, imagine we just had a spot where like the man them could just link up and make music and be creative." And there was a hospital shut down, innit? And they could see it from where they was bunning their zoot. They was like, let's go over there. They broke into it, had a look, and then the next day they bought it. And that was the members club. And then underneath in the bottom, they had a TV film studio, and that's where they used to film like, you know Dave, the channel Dave.
Yeah.
They used to film all the shit for that.
So
in the
Top
bottom.
Gear was on, mate. The original
Yeah,
one.
then you go upstairs, there's bars, there's restaurants, there's little rooms, like breakout
Crazy.
rooms, there's a recording studio in there. When you go to the top, there's like hotel rooms. You get me? But it's like that sort of shit, but you have to be a member to go in there. Like when I was in there, I see a Carla, Lenny Henry, like there's certain people that you're going to see in there, innit? But they can just go there and work as opposed to like having an office or a studio, like you're saying,
something
innit?
like
That shit would be sick, man. See, man, just helped you pattern out your idea as well, so you could
I'm
just.
gonna get a hospital.
I said the hospital, you know. Harlem Hospital's giving beds out.
Do you ever get rappers get writer's block? I don't know what you call it, but do you ever get like beat block?
Yeah. I fall out of love in making beats sometimes, as well as beat block. Sometimes I'm just like, it's just not there.
Do you ever
We should
like?
call it prod paralysis, innit? Prod paralysis.
You can't with that man.
Do you ever like? So when I was younger, again, I done a little course thing. The brother who ran it, he told man he makes his money off adverts, innit? Do you ever do that sort of shit, like beats?
Sponsors.
No, making beats for like the background music for adverts.
Yeah.
He said he made one like, and it got aired at the Super Bowl. And when it gets aired at the Super Bowl, your royalties
you're
are
gone,
meant
mate.
to be
You're
mad.
fucking
Like,
gone. Even TV royalties in general, like they're good. I've had stuff placed on like Netflix, BBC iPlayer and stuff, and it was like the upfront was like 500, and it's a small show as well. The upfront was 500, and they paid every quarterly, and it's quite a bit for a show that was quite small. It's called like PRU, something.
yeah, I've seen that. Oh, I ain't seen it, but I've seen it pop up.
Yeah.
Because I went to a PRU store, so I'd see it like they're trying to get us. They're trying to relate to us niggas. God damn it. But yeah, what, your tunes in PRU?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna show my kids that still. Like, yeah, I know this guy still.
Yeah, when it comes on, yeah.
Yeah. What tune is it?
It was Madness. No, it wasn't. Was it? I think it was. It was one of them tunes. Can't really remember. I got a screenshot of the email. I just can't remember.
That's mad. And like, is it like, because I feel like as a producer, sometimes it can feel like a hurdle signing up for all the PRS and did this, that, and the other, and like, what, like, do you feel like it's worth it? Like, 'cause
Yeah,
people
100%.
doing it.
I feel like people should just like stop being lazy and do it. It would only take a couple hours. PRS, Song Trust, and a distributor. You're good. Get SoundCloud as well. Upload onto SoundCloud is very important. You can get paid off SoundCloud. It's only like $30 a year. You get paid off SoundCloud. It's calm. Can't go wrong.
Is it strictly FL?
FL and Logic to record. Moving to Pro Tools though.
I want to get you onto the MPC. I reckon you'll love it, man.
Oh no, I've already tried.
You sure?
Piss me off. Trying to allocate everything.
Nah, trust me, the workflow is easy. If you show by the right person, the workflow is mad quick. You're flying through beats, I'm telling you. But with man, I feel like the enjoyment's playing it more. Like mouse clicking and shit, it's not my thing.
Oh, okay.
With the MPC, I got the pad, so even if it's a sample, I'm
Good feeling. I just,
wah.
as long as the speakers
Or
are
the
turned up,
drums.
I'm good.
Do you get me? I like to play it and feel the groove like I'm playing an instrument.
Yeah.
Do you get
I
me?
get you.
Right, go. Listen, so what? No names here at all, yeah. But what's the maddest things you've seen in studio? What's the maddest things a man's
Literally
brought
just had
with,
something
man?
crazy the other day.
Look, he's smiling, you know.
Yeah.
He's
There's literally me and him in the stew, like, the
No,
other
just
day.
don't say no names, nothing, no
Just
gang,
people,
nothing. Just say what object.
The first time, first crazy thing would be these two youths came together. They're so drunk, they're slurring their words and everything, and then they're like, "Oh, bro, you're shit. Nah, you're shit. Nah, bro, you're shit." And they're just going back and forth.
It's
I'm
like
like,
arguing with each other.
yeah, I'm like, "Yo, can you not just record or whatever?" And then fucking they're like, "This guy's shit." They're just going crazy.
Sounds like
And
me
then
and FT.
he shows me a syrup bottle and he's like, "Look." And bro, I'm telling you, there was literally a drop left. He was like, "Look, we try and call this, ha, ha, ha." And then they turn around. "Oh, you're shit. Now you're shit." Bro, this kid, he grabs the syrup bottle, bounces it off this other guy's head. They're best friends, bearing in mind. Bounces it off his head. There's a full fight. I got the whole fight on my phone. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then his head's like on the floor and he's getting stamped to the ground. And from there, I was like, bro, you're about to kill your friend. Split the fight up now. Yeah. I was like, cool, just kicked him out like, in a bit.
What else? Give us more stories.
Have you ever booked like these? Because obviously, like
stories
again,
that,
these
man?
drillers. Has anyone tried to steal your
Man said
equipment?
Picked up the syrup bottles.
Nah. The thing with me, like, bro, like, I live for music. And, like, this shit that I have, that's my life, bro.
'Cause like you said, obviously
fight
you
for it,
don't
bro.
bring people, but before you might have booked people to your mum's house, like to do a session or whatever.
Nah, no one's ever disrespected me at my mum's house. I can't lie.
Because there's always the risk, innit? Someone's
Yeah.
eyeing up the equipment, like, yeah, let's come back and lick that later or
Yeah.
whatever.
Nah, everyone's been respectful. The only thing that I would have is like people being loud, but I've just like kicked the people that's around and out in the room, like out the building. Told them to wait outside till the session's done. Apart from that, like everyone's been respectful. I've never really had a mad situation. Only when I've actually owned a studio, people feel a bit more comfortable to go crazy.
Is there a beat or like a person or something that you wouldn't do? Like, is it just about the dough? Like, would you make I'm a Barbie Girl remix for Disney? Like,
I work more on like moods. If someone says, "Oh, make this type beat," I'm not gonna do it if I'm not in the mood to do it. So maybe I will make I'm a Barbie Girl type beat.
feeling
But
it that
if
day.
if I feel like I want to make it, I'll make it.
Would you be in that?
That's what he said. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying, because obviously some people
I'm
be
not
like,
saying
nah.
I would make that type of beat. I'm just saying like, I'd make something different.
Bruv, Jadakiss has got songs of like Paris Hilton and shit. You know what I mean? Like if you hear some of these rappers, you hear they've got some wild features. Akon, yeah, he's got some mad tunes.
Hulk will do it. You know,
You get me?
Hulk,
Some
yeah.
mad features, but
He
it's like
will
the money's
sing
the money.
chorus.
Innit?
I'm a Barbie.
Bruv, if they're giving me a
Yeah,
meal,
see?
I'm doing it. I don't care.
Express it to them. Let them know what you're selling.
Bruv, I'll just sing I'm a Barbie girl, innit? Bruv, for a meal. For a meal, easy, bro. 100%.
Alright,
What, you
but-
wouldn't? I'll be driving past you the
Wait.
next day. Like, yeah, you was laughing, you little
What,
dick.
playing what?
Yeah, bro.
Playing
Playing his
what?
other Barbie Girl
Banging
tune.
out I'm a Barbie girl in my whip,
What do you mean?
in my Bentley.
What?
'Cause I got
When
the meal
because he's
for
got the
singing
mill.
it.
Well, you get paid the next day.
Yeah, bro.
From what?
So I'm saying I would sing it for a meal. I'll get paid there and then, bruv. What?
Wait,
Sing I'm a
what?
Barbie girl for a meal. Yes. Here you go. Give me the meal. I'm doing it. Bang. Done.
Yeah, and then what?
Then I'm driving past you in the Bentley laughing, playing I'm a Barbie girl.
How much does the Bentley cost?
Don't matter.
What Bentley is it?
It's running.
Don't matter.
You-
Might be a Rolls Royce Phantom. I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling when I get the meal.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
I hear that. Because all I know is, yeah, you see that when that meal's spent and you've got to come back, like, to the ends, like, with
Yeah.
us.
So what?
Yeah,
What?
that's when it will affect you.
No,
You'll have a mental breakdown.
No, I won't, bro. I'm
Yeah.
not coming back to the end.
What do you mean?
Are
You have
mad?
to.
No, I don't.
I mean that Rolls Royce or whatever, the Bentley, that's already like 750k gone.
That's calm,
Yeah,
bro.
you're done. You're done. It's a
That's calm.
sweet,
You can
sweet
barely buy a
journey.
house,
You
an
can barely
apartment
afford
in
the
London
petrol
without-
You know
for
how
a
much
year.
money I'm gonna get from even just driving that car, blood? Do you get it?
Remember
I'm
you're
I'm gonna
singing-
tell everyone I'm into
It sounds
crypto.
like there's a video. It sounds like there's a video.
Hey, you man, you got to look out. How do you think I got this car, bro? Invest with man. Man's doing the trading thing. Send 5 bags to this
you'll
account.
sell it,
I
so.
promise you, bro, you'll be driving this car next week. Bow, I'll drive around the hood, collect everyone's 5 bags, dip out. You get me?
How did you go from making Barbie girl to driving around the hood?
Because you lot
Getting 5
manipulated.
bags all the
You lot
man them?
manipulated me. Into
It's
this.
your question, bro. You started feeling like, wait, hold on. Let's get out of this mode. Hold on.
Bro, I'm asking basically to man, like, is there a compromise in your art kind of thing? Do you get it?
There is not a
Yeah.
compromise in my art. There is just a mood thing. It's just a mood.
Like, obviously, some people say I'm not making that beat.
Even if
You're
it's
right.
like,
what
even-
if they said to you right now, we'll give you £10 million. We need you to produce the Israel national anthem saying "Kill Palestinians." Are you gonna do it?
Say 10 billion because it's Israel. Yeah, he's done.
Are you gonna do
He's
it?
done.
Nah,
He had
Look, your
morals for
brother's
the
looking
10
there like,
million.
no,
Even my
no,
man's thinking,
brother.
what, you're not gonna let me jump on the thing? No? Like, we've been making beats for them, man. They're like, what? Yeah, Heady One and that, you got nothing on Israel. Forget all that. Heady 1 million, like, forget all that. So, Israel paying you.
I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. Nah, I'm good.
All right.
Because you're gonna get me involved with politics. I don't.
Do you know what
care
I'll
about
do? I'll do it and then give the money to the Palestinians to buy.
Oh,
bananas
you just
and stuff,
finessed
you get
it.
me?
He's finessed
So
it.
you do it.
And then give the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. No,
give
before
them
you
money.
do, before you give them,
It's a song.
While you're making the beat, you're getting killed by the Islamic forces that beat.
No, man, I'll
Like,
let them know, innit? Are you, man? I
Let
got
them
you,
know
you get
how,
me?
blood.
Let me. I'm getting 10 million. Let me hold a little $500,000. I'll give you like 950. Bow, do your thing, innit? Rise up. Boom. Get me. Tactics, bro. Tic
Do-
tacs.
So wait, hold on. Let me ask you something now, yeah. As people in this world, yeah. 2 beat makers. Do you not think in terms of my beats are better than yours? Like lyricist, like I'm better barrer than you. Like, do you not think like that? Like, do you have
Yeah, I hear
arguments?
people's
like,
beats like his, and I think, blood, like, them beats are better than mine, innit? Like,
Yeah, I think that as well, and I think the other way around as well.
and you just think like, raw. Like,
sometimes,
But-
you know
do,
what
you
it
have
is?
do you have arguments?
Do you know
with
what a
each
lot of the
other?
time it's
Nah.
called?
Like-
It's imposter syndrome, innit? So you see me, even in my personal career and that, yeah, I say this all the time at work and that, where I am and what I'm doing, like, man feel like where I come from jail, I got kicked out of school, I have no GCSEs, man's managed people that's got degrees and that. Like, I feel like I'm not meant to be here. Like, why have you picked me? I'm not meant to, like, you lot are waiting for me to fuck up. Like, this isn't for me. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you, in your head, you can't shake out of the fact that, blood, man's kind of like, not made it, do you get it? But man's there in a place where man didn't think I would be, innit? And sometimes you think, like, I'm not meant to be here. Any minute now, this is all going to fuck up. Like, you always, in your head, you're like, no, I need to go back to, like, I'm going to go back to just being me, innit, kind of thing. Like, this ain't me, innit? But it's like, that's how I feel with beats. Like, when people buy beats, I think, bruv, you could go and buy a beat off of Abel or this one or that one. Why have you bought my beat?
But do you know what it is? It's not even about that. It's about what the vibe of the song is.
That's what I'm
then
saying, but
even
it's-
like band for band, for example. In my opinion, that beat shit. If it was played by itself, but because the artist hopped on it, it made what it made. So it's not about like shit beats can be, you know, global, worldwide, and it's always the simple beats as well. People always overcomplicate it. But yeah, I do think the same. I do think some of my beats are better than other people's, and other people's beats are better than mine. But then it's not really about that, is it? It's about the actual final product.
I think, do you ever get that where you like, you've got the beats that you've worked hard on and think are the sickest beats, and then people overlook them and pick the deadest beats that you've made?
Yeah,
in like
all the
5
time.
minutes?
It's always my shit beats that people like. Yeah, all the time.
And that shows you as well, because I think a lot of people delete the beats that they don't like or they stop working on them when really they're the beats that someone else might like, innit?
Definitely.
So what are you other than a beat maker then? What's that? Do you mind telling us about these other monies you make? Like you're saying they're not legal. So
Legal.
Or
I'm just a hustler. That wasn't really a point. Like, I'm a very educated person, so it's like getting a job, like a high-end job or whatever, can be an option. Like if I really, really wanted to fall back, like
And focus on
just
something
What
else.
would it
yeah,
be?
I want to be I don't want to be in architecture. That's like plan B. Yeah, I want to do architecture work. Like I love design and stuff.
Design a
Product
studio,
design,
innit? You get me? Yeah.
Oh, that's mad. I
that's
know
me.
another architect as well, but
Yeah.
that's alright, cool. So if there was no computers and keyboards in the world, you would just build.
I'll play a guitar, I reckon.
Oh, okay, you wouldn't build houses. You would just build.
Oh, I'll probably do houses, yeah.
If there was no music, I mean, like you do the.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, 100%.
I rate that still. That's crazy. What have you gone into that field yourself, or you
Yeah,
just
I
wanted
used to
it?
I used to do all the cool measurements on the CAD programs and stuff, design stuff and stuff.
Crazy.
Just a whole bunch of shit. I made like a little 2-pluggy toy recently, like a little mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a little fucking like purple monster.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to work on like little like merch for 2-pluggy. Fuck it, he looks sick as well. He looks sick. But I ain't finished it yet. Being a bit lazy on it.
merch.
Yeah.
You got the merch will kick. I'm telling you, I know you made good designs. So, do you do album covers?
I just produce, engineer, shoot videos, and live life. Live life and hustle any way possible.
What's the best video you shot? Like, what's the best video out there?
There's BTC Rose Tonight. That video's solid. The stuff that's not out yet. Like I learn, like I'm quite a progressive person, so I learn quite a lot. Not really happy with a lot of the work that's out right now. I was when they was released, but
As time goes on, you look back.
yeah.
Oh god.
So yeah, I'm just learning every day, bro. I ain't got something that I could say like, yeah, that's definitely amazing. But there's a lot of solid work out there, anyways. There's actually like 400 videos or something on my page, 400 odd.
Before we wrap up, who's the artist that you're shouting out right now that you want everyone to take notice of?
RCO Low Key. What else we working with? ZT, Master J, changed his name to Master 5. Piri, my Portuguese boy. We've been working on fucking bangers. Sorry if I missed out anyone else, but that's all. Oh, C Rose, and yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
Where are these lot from?
C Rose, Cheltenham, that's my area. Piri, Portugal, and then RCO Low Key, Bristol, and Master J, Bristol. Yeah.
And again, I ask most of my guests, celebrity crush.
Don't think I have one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really dream like celebrities.
Is
Well,
you
be the same.
anyone on telly? That you was like,
Let's say Nicki Minaj. Shout out Nicki Minaj still.
that's quite a regular answer. I think
Yeah.
a few people have said Nicki still. I'm not gonna lie. Big up Nicki Minaj, man. But yeah, man, thank you for pulling up.
But Hulk, let me ask you something just before we end this. What makes Abel a legend in your eyes?
Because of what he's done, isn't it? Bruv, when man said, oh yeah, he's done a couple things, underground people, 100 or 200K views. The man said, what? That's not big. He said, nah, not to me.
Nah, that sounds
Do you
mad
get it?
though. That
No,
sounds
but
like
do you
a
get
barrier.
it though? There's levels, innit? There's levels, innit? Let's be real, innit, bro? There's levels. At the end of the day, like I said, we've spoke about, you got things on AB Hammerville's project, Millions, you got an unreleased song with Coi Leray. Like, let's not beat around the bush. Do you know what I mean? Like,
So
man, you know what I mean?
So as
He's
a
done-
beat maker, you can say, "Raw, like man, look up to Abel."
yeah,
like, that
bro,
would,
he's done his thing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he's a
come on,
legend in your
man.
eyes, like,
Come on, man. Everyone watching
it
should-
would be
you
mad,
get me?
didn't it, if man was chilling with you? Raw, man just made a beat. Coi Leray jumps on it. It's like,
You get what I'm saying to you?
what, do we all get £1 million as well? Can we be in the vid?
But
Like,
you know what it is? This is the thing with man, yeah. You have to
Bits.
remember, yeah. Don't get it twisted. Man, you see Hulk House and that, yeah. It don't always go viral and get loads of views, yeah. But you see all these podcasts and that, yeah. A lot of them, they're done on purpose to draw people out, to get them to talk about beef, negative shit, viral moments of roasting man or exposing man and getting onto man and pressuring man. And I feel like there's a whole fucking thing of that right now, innit? Where all these podcasts are popping up where they just want negative stuff. And I feel like I could have the same guest that will go on to another podcast and they'll say, who you got beef with? What happened with you and my man? Do. With man, bruv, man just want man to come on, tell their story, tell their journey, and inspire other people.
Talking about that, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I want whoever's here, whether it's Johnny, Blade, Don Jagger, Paris, whoever's here, I want their story to inspire who's trying to do what they've done.
Mental.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? That's what this is about for me.
What do you think about the Donald Trump, and do you think that was real or staged?
I don't know, bruv. To be honest with you, this is the thing with like mental health and that. See, when man was young, man delved into all of these things. The Queen of Lizard, man done the Zeitgeist, the David Icks, all of this, that and the other. See, when people get caught up in this shit and it starts affecting your life or your time or your energy, that's where it gets too much. You see me? Cool. All of this shit could be fake, whatever, bro. I've got to go to work. I've got to make my beats. I've got to look after my kids. So with everything me focused on, I don't have personal feelings towards any of this shit, blood. The world could be flat or round or spherical. It could be dick-shaped, blood. Man don't know. Man don't give a fuck. Man still got to wake up and go to work. Do you get it? Like, it's real, though. Like, man don't care what's going on in them sorts of worlds because it's not nothing to do with me and I have to focus on my life, innit? So I don't even care whether it's real or fake or none of that shit.
Yeah, I agree with what he said. I don't watch news. I don't pay attention to anything.
You don't care about Donald Trump and the world.
Bruv, I don't care.
No, I just care about myself, bro.
Yeah, like literally. Man's care about my people around me and what we're doing, innit?
So to wrap up this show, beat makers are genuinely snakes, while rappers try and heal the world through lyrics, vibes, tones, and vibration. We have people
That's
here
what we do.
that have made a genre that have influenced the world to be negative.
Bruv.
Gangster rap.
You jumped on the anti-knife crime
you're
song with me,
too
yeah?
good saying-
And you know what I said to you,
And you know
bro?
what?
After this song, yeah, I said to you, you see, after this song, I said, you see this
Should I know?
song?
And do you know why
I
we
said,
should?
you see this song, yeah?
Because I felt like all his bars were fake.
You see this anti-knife
No,
crime
I
song,
felt
yeah?
like they were
Man
fake.
tried to show him, bro, this is just me, how I rap. These are my bars.
Nah, I did walk into
These
his
are my
house and I was
bars.
like, nah, you've made it.
Do you get it?
We can make it from this
These,
shit.
I'm saying to him, you can do this, but you know you're gonna sound like a hypocrite when in 2 weeks' time you drop a drill song talking about licking
Drop that
someone's
drill
head
with
off.
Abel, stab a man.
You get what I'm
on
saying?
that table.
With me,
No, he's not walking stable.
I know
Kane, yeah, man.
I don't drop any music promoting like or glorifying certain things. There's messages and certain things in my thing now.
But at
I'm too old.
But at the end of the day,
Real praise.
So that's normal to me.
at the end of
With
the
you, man, you jump on this, yeah, let me jump on Hawk's anti-knife crime song, and then a week later you're drilling, talking man, taking man's head off and selling boxes. Nah, bro. Come on.
see, at the end
Can't
of
have
the
your
day,
cake and eat
yeah,
it, blood.
at
Are
the
you
end of the
Idris
day-
Elba or are you fucking Idris Elbow, bro?
Why
We
do you
gotta
care
know.
so much now?
Oh, you
See?
the one that just tried to put it
When
on
it
me,
was Donald
blood.
Trump,
why
I
do
didn't
I
care.
care now?
Nah,
You're
all
the
I
one.
wanted to show you lot was before we left you is that people get defensive and they turn on their friends. They get, they start to care.
Beat bakers are snakes.
Beat
yeah.
yeah, this is what beat makers are snakes. So do you not have any last words to wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm deleting the song with you and Dre that you done on my beats though.
Yeah, see?
I'm flagging it on YouTube.
And that's
Spotify.
another thing with beat makers, yeah? Bruv, you lot will be flagging now. Let's get into it. Boys, man, nuts. How
flagging
dare you
all
lot
my
flag
shit.
rappers and shit like that? How dare you?
I'm flagging it all, bro. Fuck it.
Remember, yeah, all the gangs will unite and come for the drill, yeah?
Calm.
For the beat makers.
Come, bro. We're
We'll
gonna
come for you.
We'll run to
I'm-
PRS. They will protect us. Aye, nah, for real. Aye, big up, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Where's people following you and that, bro?
Able to plug 2plug ENT. That's just everywhere.
And what
Thank you
what
for
they looking at?
having me.
What they looking out for next?
There's a whole bunch of freestyles. That's about it for now. Well, I've got some other things I'm planning, like doing events at clubs in London. I'll be doing like little ciphers before, and then after it will be an actual normal event where people are rapping their songs and stuff.
Do you know what clubs they are already?
No, I don't. I'm literally gonna have the meeting in the next week, so still early process.
Okay.
But yeah, Pay attention to that very soon.
That's big.
Hey, listen, it's been Hulk's house. As I told you already, legends only. Big up Abel. Big up FT. Yeah, follow, subscribe, comment, like. Tell your mama I said safe, innit? Easy.
Big up yourselves. Hulk's house.
Brothers, the end.
Stinks.
We ended it already. Allow it.
Hulk's house. Stinks.